This is Dice, Nerds, and Nagas, coming at you from Phnom Penh, specifically Lot 369 Cafe and Restaurant. We are, maybe, the official D&D podcast of Quiznos. Quiznos. Toasty. Now, we have some thank yous for some people that have helped out the show. Adrian.
Alright guys, I just want to say a big thank you to a lot of people. Actually, it's really cool that everyone is so willing to help out. Thank you YouTube people and people that I know in person. So we got some really cool artwork done from a guy named Zack Hurwitz and my good friend Chris Sarcas. I'm going to put links for a lot of these people's things down in the comment section below, I guess. And we got some awesome photographs just for snakes and such that I managed to edit in Photoshop and make them look even cooler. But I just want to thank Agnetha and Gabriel Morningstar and Sylvia Limon for the awesome photographs of snakes. And then we're going to be trying out some really cool music from now on. And I really apologize if I butcher anyone's last names, so excuse me about that. But I want to thank Demos Statulis, I apologize if that's wrong, Avery Alexander, and Derek and Brandon Feicher, and Alan from the Guild of Ambience. I want to thank you as well. So we'll put your YouTube links down there, and yeah, that's about it.
The Guild of Ambience?
The Guild of Ambience.
Huh.
What's Quiznos?
There's just, there's like, not that many guilds anymore, I feel like. Like, what happened to all the guilds?
That went to Warcraft.
What's Quiznos?
Oh, it's like a subpar sandwich shop that I think is mostly closed down now. All the ones where I used to live closed down all at once. I think it was maybe just a money laundering front for the Irish mafia.
Alright.
Glad we have that on camera.
That's not libel. No, it's not.
It's not, because... Just joking.
You know, that's not how liability works.
I declare joke. Can't sue for jokes. Not on the internet.
Nothing's real on the internet.
Nothing's real on the internet.
Are we even
Am
real?
I?
Are we here?
Definitely not real.
This is just 3D models interacting. Oh,
really
Christ.
good graphics.
Anyways, I guess we should start. So, yes, catching us up. This session titled, In a Rush, Call Russ. Where our heroes, having traveled quite slowly through the driftwood swamps for a long amount of time, have suddenly come face to face with what seems to be a deranged swamp man riding a 60-foot long alligator, standing about 12 feet tall from belly to top. And he rushes over, splashing them all in filthy, cold swamp water, lays his banjo down into the scales of his mount, and looks over you all and says, "Huh. Need a ride, pussies?"
Sure thing.
Yes. Yes, we do.
See, what do you think they're feeding this thing? I've never seen a gator this size before.
A lot.
You ain't ever seen Beatrice, huh? The Gator Queen.
I whispered to Acki, is this gator magical or?
How
You
would
guys
I
in the
know
same
as I clean all the crap off me?
And then this man, in one swift motion, leaps down from the gator in front of Acki and says, "Ah, you don't gotta clean up for me, pretty thing." He stares a little bit too long.
What race is he again?
Looks to be a human.
So
Just a dirty, very large, red-bearded human.
no, I don't. So what's this about a free ride?
Name's Russ. They call me the Gator King. Born and raised out in the driftwood, me and Beatrice taking care of each other. The long, lonely nights, but I find that, you know, It pays to help travelers out now and then, get through the swamps, fast mean a conveyance, you know, people to party with. If you're cool, that is.
Can I do an inside check to see if I'm getting a rapey vibe from this man?
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna say no.
Alright.
It's a valid use of insight.
17.
17.
Yeah.
Good insight. Well, not rapey,
Alright.
but
Amorous.
I think all
amorous,
women.
yeah.
Isn't it so nice if like all women were able to like inside check guys? Like
I
this
mean, would you
guy
still have to
coming,
roll though?
like,
They do.
They
They
are.
always
It's called
fail.
Facebook.
Yeah, that's just real life. It's just, are you rolling well or shittily?
Oh, they always inside check every guy. They just fail the roll almost all the time. So that, oh, that looks like a great guy.
Well, should be the first few times.
And then you
Maybe
finally
roll
found
well.
a guy who had really good
critted.
deception rolls.
Yeah.
Indeed.
That's what marriage is, when enough rolls fail.
let's go with that one.
So as Russ walks by, he kind of brushes his hand against Acki's side. Says, yep, I don't want a bunch of lame-os riding around with me and Beatrice, bunch of wussies. Now, if you all want fast conveyance through this dangerous swamp, then I want to see who can do a shot.
Cedric puts a hand up.
Alright.
Where did you get this shot from?
What's
you got
in there?
booze?
From hanging off his belt, just an old moonshine jug.
Quick question. How far is when we're going away from it?
Let's see, I would say with the boats, about a week and a half perhaps.
Okay.
The swamp just winds around and around, you know.
Okay.
Hey, did he pickpocket anything from you when he brushed my side?
You feel around. No, nothing missing.
Okay, just checking.
Well, Zimri puts her hand up and says, what are you drinking, friend?
Girl, this is some driftwood moonshine. I've seen it
Oh,
put
yeah.
men 3 times your size under the table.
I'll have some of that.
Ha!
He is not a man then.
It is cold as fuck. I wouldn't mind getting some of that myself.
Ooh, and the food has arrived.
What's this?
What is that actually? Yeah.
Steak.
Like a steak pie?
I asked for steak, but
pie,
that's
so-
Steak pie.
oh. I asked for a steak, but they gave me steak pot pie, but it's okay.
That's interesting.
Did you order something from the lady?
Yes.
Oh.
But this,
Didn't notice the little header that said
I'm eating
everything.
mushroom toad. Look.
It is kind of cute looking.
Alright, I'd give it a
Cool,
shot.
cool. So, alright, take it.
Is that okay? So, Halfling's game. What about y'all?
I'll take
I
anything to get me a little bit warmer. It's cold as fuck right
Yeah, sorry about that. Beatrice ain't so good with the breaks after all these years. Are you, girl? That's how he laughs almost every single time. It's always like abnormally loud.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to grab the moonshine thing and chug it.
I'm gonna,
Alright, so first shot to the lady.
once I've taken the shot, I just want to know, is Beatrice friendly? Can I pet her?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't think you should be petting old Beatrice.
I'm gonna try anyway.
No, that's fine much. Go ahead and roll a con save.
Of course.
Con save, wow.
For the news.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You just down the shot, country style, hand it back to
This is
him.
where I live, man. I grew up on this shit.
Ooh, she's earned a place on the ride. What about you? Looks like you're one of them wolfy boys.
That I am, sir.
Give it a shot, Fleabag.
Natural 20.
Ooh, this is gonna be a fun trip. I'm loving it already. Now you,
I take a chug.
Dreamboat.
I'm immune to poison.
Does that count?
Huh?
I'm immune to toxins
So you
and
can't
poison.
get drunk, can you?
Nope.
Oh, that sucks.
What a disappointing life you must lead.
He doesn't know that. I just chug.
Okay, last one.
That's say no thank you. Is there anything else I can do to get a ride?
I know what you can do to get a ride.
The road tax, huh?
What kind of hillbilly we got here?
I don't think he likes dwarves.
How you feel about snortables, eh?
No.
Ha!
Nothing that compromises my mind.
What about that tea that you carry? I remember.
Meditation.
10 gold.
Meditational purposes. 10 gold?
10 gold.
Pay 10 gold.
He does the whole biting thing, you know. Well, hop on then, y'all. We got some noodling to do.
Do you want us to tie the boats on, or?
No. Those pieces of crap would just get broken up in the wake.
Yep. Getting dragged behind on dirt and shit.
Nah, you're going first class through this swamp, boy.
What do you do? Just take the little part.
JC, make sure you somehow tie the rest of that goat into his back.
Is this pig going to be safe? Look at spec.
Long as it stays on Beatrice's back should be, though the others in the water probably eat it right to bits if he falls in. Better tie the meat down.
Have you noticed any of those cult fellas coming through here?
Oh yeah, them crazy boys. yeah, I'd like to visit them now and then. That's where y'all heading? Joining the cult?
Yeah, sure.
No, we're not joining them, though.
We got business to attend to.
We could have
Yeah.
Ah, you're fighting the cult then.
Yeah.
Eh, bound to happen. That's what happens with cults, you know?
So don't take us right to them.
Yeah, you know, I've done a little partying with them boys. They're pretty darn crazy, you know. But, some good folks in there. Just trying to get by.
But we just had a huge fight saving 10 towns. Small town.
Small town, I don't like to go up there too much, really. Too, hoity-toity for my type, you know.
JC raises an eyebrow.
Guys like me, we like to party with the snakes and get drunk and fight bears. And we going noodling, that's for sure. There's a prime spot right around here. I'll get you that cold lickety-split. We got a few errands to run.
I wouldn't mind catching a bit of catfish. You want some goat while we ride?
I'm good. Now,
Alright, just
y'all want more drinks?
I'll take more drink.
Alright, he throws another jug back at you guys and he, Beatrice, let's go!
Move 'em up right now. Cow dog.
And he does. He begins playing the banjo again as you make remarkable speed, just crushing trees over. In your wake, you see gators just snapping. Must be dozens and dozens of them following behind. Maybe some of them look a little bit like old Russ, but it's hard to tell.
some of the bears that
I
look
guess none of the leeches are able to follow us now.
Yeah, what's happened to the leeches? They're supposed to be following us.
They'll be
No, not
alright.
anymore.
I mean, they probably, I guess if you work it out or something, but
If they get eaten, it's not a problem.
yeah, they're probably not going to be able to keep up with you for too long.
That's cool.
Do they are they like I mean, like in real life? I have no idea. Are they like sharks in that they can sense blood and water and all that shit?
Leeches, yeah. I think so.
They've eaten off of us. They might be able to track us. I don't know.
I don't know how they would track you unless you were dripping blood the entire.
Since they're inside you, not even.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I don't know about like. real
Leeches are pretty dumb too. They usually just
Like a
like
speed of 10.
if you walk, if they brush against one, then
They
get
probably
out.
have a speed of 5.
There's some pretty speedy with it.
These are monster leeches.
Our monster,
They'll be
the
alright.
leech king.
They'll be fine.
But they'll be fine. They're just leeches. They're just living it up in the swamp. Don't need them anyway, really.
I agree.
So you make your way, and really it's only about an hour and a half travel before he stops at a rather deep pool of, greenish, blue-tinged water. So now this is a little bit of a bayou secret, if you know what I'm talking about. You know, best noodling spot in the swamp, guaranteed.
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 Now, he puts an arm around Acki and says, "Don't you worry, I'll keep an eye on you the whole time."
Okay.
these suckerfish, they can be about, I say, 15, 16 feet long. Like to suck in prey, basically, but they ain't got no teeth or anything, so if you can hold your breath a long time, that's probably for the best. But what you go in, swim into one of their tunnels, and you just wrestle that thing out to the surface.
Do we have to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Must be some sort of baby. Can't do a little noodling. Your old pal Russ.
I'm little. We're both little.
Is this pool as cold as the rest of them?
Oh, hell yeah, it's cold as shit in there.
So what is this? This is just a small pool of water or a pond? Or
Yeah, like a pond. It's very deep.
What time of day is it?
God, where did we leave off, actually, with the time?
Okay.
I think it was like getting late afternoon.
Late afternoon, so it's only been an hour since you left off. Now I say we travel all night, I can get you to the cult by morning.
Okay, so I look at them. So what is this? We reach our hand down.
No, we jump in.
We jump in.
And swim into the tunnels.
Into the tunnel, we wrestle them all the way up to the surface.
How many do you need?
Just one will do us.
Okay.
How deep is the water?
I got this.
Okay.
She's just gonna turn into an egg.
She's gonna turn into. Ooh, turn into Beatrice and mate.
I would be female. Do you know how that works about the birds and the bees?
That is the thing about wild chick. You have to change into the same sex as the
That's
animal
not
you turn
said
into.
anywhere.
Yeah, because I think you can, because what if you turn into an animal?
I am
which is,
not gonna be fucking Beatrice, okay? Just putting it out there.
I think Russ has got that covered.
Yeah. Okay, Russ.
Alright, so,
You just want one?
looking down in there, you can see there's 2 holes, right? Now, I think maybe me and him will take that hole on the left, you guys take the one on the right, we'll see who can get it up first.
Don't worry. Russ?
Russ.
I got this, Russ. Like, totally, you guys don't even have to get in the water.
Noodling is fun. We don't do it just for the food. You do it for the sport.
Yeah, but I'm
For the sheer thrill.
You guys can, like, take bets on how long it's gonna take me. While you drink some of that beautiful moonshine, just leave me some, or I'm gonna get mighty upset.
Roll charisma. Persuasion. See if you can persuade him to not go noodling. Because he was pretty excited.
Bit of a question. Like, how tall are the trees around here?
Persuasion? Yeah,
See.
7.
12.
Well, I mean,
What
he
were you
wants to
saying?
go
How
to
tall are the trees around here?
Tall? Quite tall?
Okay.
Like 30 to 40 feet on average.
Okay.
Another interesting question. If I could see a shadow at the bottom of the pool, could I teleport through water? Ooh, should be able
No.
to. Oh,
because it's a solid object.
well, doesn't matter.
You're teleporting in.
I disappear and I reappear somewhere else. I don't move there.
Yeah, you reappear inside the water.
Yeah.
The water's still a solid object.
Moving around me.
I see the
And my
X-rays
air
guy.
does. There's water in the air.
You displace air, but I don't think you displace like water.
I wasn't what it did. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I think that would work. No, I mean it wouldn't kill
I think
you.
it would
Like,
work.
it's just like splish, sploosh.
We could have teleported
You
out
just
of water.
sploosh out.
Well, it depends on it.
We could have teleported out of water.
We can teleport into air out of water, but you can't teleport through water.
Dim light or darkness. It doesn't say anything about solid objects or anything. So, yeah. Probably.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Yes,
You
you
can
can.
try.
You can teleport through water.
You can try.
You can see it, so.
That's pretty.
Oh God, I'm half water, half. Well, that would be less water than normal, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
Alright, so.
I'm gonna just, I'll be like, okay, hold my pig.
I just
And,
saved your pig once today.
thank you.
And that's not a euphemism.
That's not a euphemism, no. I wild shape into a giant constrictor snake.
Look like she's cheating. I'm going in. Come on, buddy boy.
All right, just give me another swig of that shit first.
He leaves the bottle up there, and he's taking off his
Well,
shirt.
everybody wants us to stay behind.
No, I just
I'm gonna take another swing and I'm gonna just take all my clothes off and jump in.
I'm in and I'm going down the left hole.
Alright, so as a snake, a bit easier to glide through the water, basically. And soon after going down the tunnel, face to face with the eyes of a large 15-foot-long suckerfish. It opens its gaping maw.
I like my eye.
Let's roll initiative, I guess, against
Okay.
him.
Initiative, oh Jesus.
You go. That's a 1.
Second swing of the night. It's ridiculous.
Alright, so you can act first, I guess.
Okay.
4.
24.
So it opens its wide mouth and water begins flowing in.
Okay, I'm gonna try and go around its mouth and constrict it.
Alright?
So I will roll to constrict. Can't. 10.
And doesn't do it, he's too slippery, it's just a massive eel-like,
You have to tickle his fucking balls or something.
Tickle the eel's balls?
Yeah.
Alright.
That's how you do it, right?
How do you find
he really wasn't too specific. Oh, in real life?
In real life, yeah.
Well, in real life, they're a lot smaller.
You
You just jam your hand in like a mud
just
hole,
like fucking...
and they fucking bite you and try to drown you, basically, and you
I watched, I think
pull
it was
yourself up.
on, what's that? Monsters of the River or something?
River Monsters?
Yeah.
That
Somebody
show
said there, you gotta stick it in, you gotta tickle them.
I'm sure most rednecks have some inappropriate things that they do
and
to
if they think
fish.
it's a worm or another fish, and they try to swallow you whole, and then you just latch on your grip.
Maybe it was a different show.
It's like fishing, but a lot stupider.
Right.
I guess it's more exciting though, because there's like a good risk of dying.
Maybe it depends which side
Have
you're
you
coming
ever been
in.
noodling
Okay, does
in real life?
it bite me? Does it try to bite me?
He's gonna try to suck you in
Okay.
into his belly.
Right?
Which one's bigger
It's safe because they
now?
have no teeth.
How big is your snake?
Oh.
It's only a 2, so he
There's
fails. You're able to slide away. Now, cross cut to the other hole.
Alright.
He dragged you into the water with him, basically.
I do the anime fall.
And you see 2 sets of eyes appear in the tunnel that you 3 have inhabited. Go ahead, let's all roll initiative then.
Yeah, but you're not just say remember one who's 10, 4. I guess I'm on 10 then.
I'm on 3.
Am I still on the back of
Last
Beatrice?
initiative again.
Hey, Beatrice. I'm still on the back of Beatrice, right?
Yes.
I'm just smoking my pipe.
You smoke on your
Sharing
piece
the
of-
pipe with Spec.
Or
One for me,
Beatrice.
one for you.
No, it's smoking
Beatrice
bacon.
won't appreciate the
Smoke
pipe
bacon.
smoke.
Okay, and... So, Russ reaches forward, tries to grab the nearest suckerfish by the gills,
Grab that sucker by the heel.
and he succeeds.
Nice.
Rips his hand in, and he's just got his arms and legs all around it. Oh, this one, come here. First fish tries to suck him in, fails, goes to Jessup.
Alright. How big are these damn things? Alright, so I'm
About
gonna...
15, 16 feet roughly.
Sweet. Alright, so I'll just swim up in that bitch and what do I need to roll for this?
Same one?
Are there
He's
more?
on-
Are there more than
There's
one?
2.
Oh, there's 2?
2 of them in that tunnel.
Yeah, I would figure Russ has probably got this. I would say he's got a certain amount of swamp pride. He doesn't want anyone taking his fucking thing. I'll go for the other one.
Alright? Go ahead, roll to grapple it, I guess, basically.
Alright, so it's a strength check?
Ah,
3!
let's see.
Oh,
He
yeah.
beats you with a mighty roll of 4.
Wah, wah.
Let's see, goes to the fish, he tries to suck up Jessup. Roll a dexterity check.
Alright.
Or strength, whatever you would rather.
Dicks, please.
8. And he sucks you into his gaping, fishy mouth.
Bitch.
You're just incredibly disgusted by how gooey it is in its mouth.
Plus, I'm naked, and that's gross.
It's gross, yeah, there's fish tongue on your
Getting
genitalia.
it
Alright.
everywhere.
Acki, you go last.
I hex mine.
You're hexing the one that just swallowed Jessup?
Oh, are me and him on the same one?
You haven't.
You can
need to
choose, you haven't
one.
acted yet.
Oh, I'll do that. I'll do it. I'll take the other one myself.
The one, okay.
Oh, can we cast underwater?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, yeah.
So I hex.
That's a nice guy.
I hex mine to give a disadvantage on strength checks.
Yeah.
Very
That's my
good.
action.
Alright. So it goes back to smash cut to the other tunnel.
Yeah.
Snake versus fish, ultimate
Okay.
underwater battle.
Okay, I'm gonna try one more time to grapple it, and if I can't, I'm gonna have to go back up for air, I think.
Okay. Air will be a concern soon.
Well,
No.
what's your con? Con's got no modifier. We can base for a minute, can't you?
So that'll be 16.
16? Alright, you got him.
I got him.
Grapple him.
Okay.
You're crushing it tightly.
He has to
Roll against it, right?
roll against it.
Nope.
Okay,
Green
cool.
dice.
So I'm gonna immediately start dragging it back up.
Alright, so it'll take 2 rounds, I think, to get it to the surface if you can't escape.
Okay.
Smash cut, back to the other tunnel.
Oh, I didn't realize hex is only a bonus action.
Let's see, I think Russ grabbed his already, so he's gonna make an action to,
Oh, so me and him are on the same one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hex that.
Okay. So it goes to the fish, which tries to escape.
Disadvantage.
Oh yeah, it's disadvantage.
Wait, you've Higgs?
Hex.
So that's the one that Russ has.
Oh, that's one Russ has?
Yeah. It fails, so you see Russ also in the lake dragging one of these large things up around the same speed you are. Down to you guys, it goes to Jessup. So, it tries to swallow you.
Alright, I'm gonna
Roll
use
a dex check.
my bonus action in a minute here, but let's use the dex check. Alright, that's my
You're good.
18.
So yeah, you find something solid enough to grab onto to keep it from bringing more current into
Alright,
washing into its
fantastic.
belly.
I'm just gonna wolf out, and I'm gonna use the one that allows me to do a bite attack as well.
Bite is a uvula.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and bite the thing and then swim up with it in my teeth. So.
Bite away.
Alright.
So and suddenly it's a lot scratchier in its mouth. Why is it so hairy now?
Fish.
That's what.
Alright, so proficiency bonus plus nothing for strength because it's a strength check. 9, does 9 hit?
I guess I roll against it. Ooh, he does beat that. So you're just
Damn it,
trying to
alright.
bite him. I guess
I was trying to bite him.
he's too slippery. It's just
Alright, so
you're gonna have to find
use,
something else to bite.
Find something else to bite.
Some other part, maybe his tongue or something instead of the uvula.
Alright, I have another attack.
Right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking wound this thing. I'm just gonna fucking hit it. I'm just gonna like scratch it with my claws. It's just
Right, go for it.
Alright. This would be a dex attack. Alright. 3 plus 3 plus 7.
Alright, so I'm gonna say you're able to scratch it, but it doesn't let go.
Alright.
It's able to withstand the pain that you're inflicting, and
Alright.
water is coming up past your face. The breathing situation can
I
become
broke free of it though, right?
No. I don't believe you did.
With the dex check, I got 18.
It was trying to suck you deeper into it, into its
Okay,
actual
okay,
belly.
okay,
You're just
okay.
stuck in its mouth right now.
Okay.
Back to Acki, who likes to smacky.
I make some yeah, it's not verbal. Alright, I draw some patterns in the water and cast hypnotic pattern. Wisdom saving throw.
Doesn't have good wisdom, so
Disadvantage. What was that?
No,
Hex? No.
I mean, what do I have to beat?
16.
That's what I rolled.
What does Hex give disadvantage to?
Strength ability checks.
Okay.
So you can do it, and then it's just looking at you like, no, I'm eating. What are you doing? Damn it! What are you trying to do? You're trying to distract me, brah. So back to you. Roll a grapple check. See if it can break free.
Oh, you've got to roll, yeah. I don't know. Because I've still got your grapple.
Only a 6, so I think.
16.
So you're able to hold it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna just rip it out the water up onto the land.
One more round until you break the surface and win the contest. So you go even further up.
Yeah.
And then on Russ's turn, it's going to try and break free from him. It's only on 11, so it also fails. So you're both neck and neck still. Back to you guys. The fish once again tries to suck you in. Give me a dex saving throw.
17.
17 succeeds, so you don't get sucked in deeper.
Alright, so if I want to get out of its mouth, then what do I
I guess give me a strength check or something.
do? Alright, try the Chinese thing.
Or attack it and do enough damage for it to let you go.
Well, we'll see that. We'll see if I can do a strength check. 8 versus...
No, he just beat you on this.
Trying to sneak up on you.
Stuck in his mouth. But you're not being swallowed. You're like that frog in the motivational never give up
Never
picture.
give up.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Let's see, I guess it's back to the... No, so it is back to Acki now.
I use my last spell slot for Warlock and draw another hypnotic pattern.
Wisdom saving throw versus 16. He fails.
He's incapacitated with a movement of 0, so I just grab him and drag him up.
I see you begin dragging him up too now, so it'll take another 2 rounds or so. So, back to you. It tries to escape from your grapple.
My
From
grab.
your grip.
Rascal.
From your grip
Gripple.
/ grapple / snapple. Only a 5, so no. So
Bitch is mine.
you win the contest.
I'm like
Break free.
I'm like doing this, but like in snake form.
Minor illusion. Go
do like this.
Zenbri written across. Little fireworks.
What do I do with the fish now? Like,
Just drag it onto shore, I guess.
Right
just
back.
whack it to death with my
Yeah,
tail
It's a
or
catch and
something?
release pond.
Yeah, basically, so Russ breaks the surface, says, "God damn, you beat me. Well, if I could turn into a snake, I might have won too, you know." And he's a sore loser about it. So he karate chops his in the head and just lets it drop back down the water. It'll wake up in a while.
I got out of wild shape and I'm just like, is this catch and release?
No, we eating that tonight.
Oh, okay, cool. In that case then I will find whatever constitutes as the gills of the fish and kill the fish.
Fair enough,
as
yeah.
As fast as possible, put it out of misery.
Simple
I'm
enough once you
also
get it out of water.
gonna inspect it
So you can turn into one later?
so I can turn it
Make a note of it, I'll come up with some stats later.
That sounds
Alright.
awesome. What did you call it?
Suckerfish.
Suckerfish. This sounds like
Giant
something
catfish.
fun.
Like giant catfish. Giant horrible.
Sucker fun. Suckerfish.
And he kind of looks like, I guess I'll go look after your city slicker friends, I think. And then, as he's saying that, you bop to the surface with another fish.
I walk out dragging this fish. Oh, fuck, it's heavy. What did he eat? And I try to get it out of him.
Ooh, look like he had a rough time noodling.
I shake all my
You.
big dog hair
I
out.
caught 2 fish. This counts as 2, right? So I win.
Because that's how that works.
He pats you on the shoulder, and it turns into a little bit of a back rub. He's like, sure, you win tonight, big boy.
JC also
Certainly
pats him
win.
on the shoulder on the other side, in wolfy form. And
She
then
got the best
shakes
time, but he got the best catch, I suppose. But that one's already dead, so I think we're going to eat that one.
Throw that one.
So he chucks it back. You want me to chuck it back with your friend or without?
You already,
Yeah.
you already got me out.
Yeah, I got
And
it.
he took you out already.
I'll stay out of the water, thanks. I'm good.
So you've never been noodling before, have you, boy?
I tend to stay out of cold water most of the time.
I'll make a dripwooder out of you yet. Once we cook this boy up, we're gonna be feeding everybody at the village.
Sounds like a plan. Hey,
Clean
Acki,
myself,
can
hang
you,
it off.
thank God. Alright.
I
I'll be right back. I go put my clothes on and like, I just want to see what I can see around. So I just get on the broom and I just want to go up and just see what I can see. General sort of like, try to get a lay of the land as far as I can see, as high as I can go.
Okay. Let's see. I would say you.
Specifically, I'm looking for any signs of, if it's possible to see any old ruins or any signs of
How did
like
you go up?
old roads or anything on the broom.
Oh,
No, nothing like that really. Just just swamp,
Okay.
basically. Give me a perception check.
Well, let's go for this one. Perception. Alright, 17.
I'm gonna give it to you anyway. So, looking at the broom, down at the trees, you notice some strange markings carved into it.
The trees or the broom?
Onto the trees.
Okay.
Down at the trees.
Okay.
You see a strange mark, and you instantly recognize it. It's like a marking from the wolf tribe.
Okay. I go down and I explain that. What is it? Is it just like a directional marker?
Exactly. It's easy to tell. It basically is saying like we went that way.
Okay.
With a date.
Alright.
Marked, I'd say a few days or so since, like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago maybe they passed through.
Okay, I take note of the direction.
Just trying to think when they ditched Small Town, but not important. About that long ago they passed through this area.
I take note of the direction.
Alright, fair enough. So, heading back to camp I guess, he wraps the snake up on top of Beatrice's back. He says, yeah, we're going down to the gnome village, I think. It's going to be a good time. We're going to cook this baby up and stay there for the night.
Gnome village.
Oh, yeah, they got a dark gnome village deep in the swamp. You know, not many people know about it. But, good folk.
We're going there.
Dark gnome.
Yeah.
Hell
yeah.
What are Swift Nebulum doing this far above ground? It's not normal for him.
It's what?
It's plenty dark out here, I
What's he calling
suppose.
it?
Swift Nebulum.
Say again?
Swift Nebulum. Smurfs. Dark Smurfs, basically. Evil Smurfs.
I don't like the way they call them Smurfs, but...
Never even heard of this before.
Oh, yeah.
They're usually in Underdark rigs.
They're friendly enough, I guess. I don't know why they're there, you know, but as long as I've been living around here, they've been there, and good folk, like to drink, like to party it up, trade some stuff from underground up above, you know, good shit.
Oh, let's go party.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
I pulled some water out of the pond, created a nice ice table and ice chairs.
Just sitting in style as Beatrice trudges through the swamp at incredible speed.
Oh, are we already moving?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're taking the food with us. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna feed everybody at the village with this thing.
Oh, okay.
And he's playing his banjo, twanging along, happy as a clam. He's like, you know, my mama, she was a prostitute, I believe.
I believe they call
And my daddy was a whore. Now I remember she used to tell me giants would go down to them deep pools when they were lonely.
Who made who?
Giants went down on her deep pools.
No, down to the swimming holes. They would go down to the swimming holes.
Are we still talking euphemism?
Now you're gonna listen to my story, you're gonna be interrupting me all day, boy.
Never mind.
Now my mama, she says giants would go down to them swimming holes when they was lonely, you know, couldn't find no giant ladies. Stick their willies in them hole, have the suckerfish take care of them. Shit, I know some men do the same thing. Don't ask me how they work it out.
Yeah,
Big peckers, I suppose.
That thing almost sucked my dick off. Never mind giving me a blowjob. Jesus.
You know, it's all in good fun. You guys know any giants?
I've run into a few.
Hey, you know, met a couple of them. Some live out in the swamps, you know, some swampy giants. Good folk, I guess, you know, good for a party, good for chilling. They don't say much, but they're nice.
Have you met a giant called Clark?
Clark, yeah, I know about him, I guess. He lives in the other woods, though. Why, you know Clark?
Yeah. We've been looking for him.
Oh, man, big fucker he is. I figure, you know, once his mama and daddy croak, he's gonna be the one taking over his tribe.
His
think
mother and
that's happened.
father?
Yeah, where do you think giants come from? They just come from a rock or something?
No, I mean
Eggs in the ground.
it seems
Oh,
like
fuck it.
it seems like he's been leading some folks for a while now.
Yeah, we thought he was the leader.
No, he hasn't. Mommy and daddy took care of him. But then again, like I said, I ain't hung out with that whole posse in like years. I stick to the driftwood now.
Where were they last when you met him? Like the mother and father?
What do you mean, where? At their place.
Yeah, where's their place?
In the woods.
Where we're going.
No, the other woods. The other woods.
The other woods, the elfy woods, you know.
Silverwoods. All right.
I used to travel around, pal with some elves, you know, whoop it up, sell them swamp stuff. Yeah, it's all hoity-toity though. I don't really like elves that much. I hear that they're all gone, actually.
We met a couple actually. They were on there with Feywild. It was they were good enough, but I mean their leader I think was one of those one of those types that you know when they feel shit, they change the weather. You just make me.
He looks at you like he's like, yeah, sure, I know what you're talking about, but no, he doesn't. He has no idea.
All right. Well, either way, they were part of the winter court, and I'm not a big fan of winter. Not a big fan of winter. But they were nice enough people, though.
Yeah, this winter's coming early this year. Now, I think the cultist boys are probably right. It seems like everything's acting crazy now. Anyway, so, travel a bit longer, you know. Russ enlightens you with his swampy wisdom, I guess. You know, I think winter's coming early this year. It's strange. His giants, the giants in the swamp, haven't seen him in a long time. Talks about the cultists, you know, they do a lot of drugs, and he saw some past lives and stuff of his. More than one, actually. He tells you about multiple different people that he has been, apparently. Just all kinds of stuff, you know, he's a bit of a chatterbox. He's like, hey, Acki, why don't you come up here, I'll let you steer Beatrice.
Sure. I sit up right next to him and I stare at him with my cold black eyes.
Stare in them eyes for hours, boy, now. Get right in front of me, I'll get behind you and I'll show you. He hands you the reins. He does that whole thing like when you're trying to teach someone a golf swing and you're just pushing your crotch into their back.
This is
By the way,
inside.
I'm always icy cold to the touch.
That's refreshing. I've been chafed up like crazy lately.
You can hold that right.
Now Beatrice, she knows where to go. You just hold these reins tight, show her who's boss. Oh, yeah, you got a strong grip, boy.
You got a pretty mare.
I sure got a pretty mouth.
So I whispered to Feather in the background, hey, you know that thing you can do where you make like pictures in your hands? Can it make sound too? Damn it. I thought we should give the lover boys a bit of
I can't believe I'm actually going to do this. Russ, we should just focus on getting to the location where we're headed.
Don't worry, we got plenty of time.
Suggestion.
Suggestion, okay. That's clever. Okay, so what does he roll?
Same thing.
Wisdom?
Wisdom saving throw.
That beats 16. Ah, darn, you succeed.
Yeah.
He looks like, you know what, I guess. We got time to talk later tonight anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Russ.
And he just leans back into a crook in Beatrice, I guess. She's just on such magnified scale that there's plenty of places to just lay down in her scales. And I'd say before, you know, the sun begins dipping down, you reach a small, quaint little village, all the houses on stilts, built around a central dock, you know, kind of a U-shaped town. A few little cook fires and stuff, and you see all kinds of people start stepping out whenever Russ is showing up, waving in his direction.
Have
and all
either
that.
of us even heard of this village?
No, actually. And yeah, as the inhabitants step out, you are surprised to see the very short, squat, dark to pale, kind of gray, charcoaly skin.
Buddy flies around.
Very small, basically like a halfling or a gnome.
Right?
What?
But he's still the cult. He's tracking the mage still,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, was he still tracking?
He's on the main.
Oh shit!
And Akul is elsewhere.
We left him behind.
We left him behind.
Ah shit, we forgot Apple! His god summoned him.
His god summoned him, he's busy.
Okay.
He's like super busy.
So charcoal people, or what race?
They look like halflings or gnomes.
They're deep gnomes.
They're gnomes, yeah, they look more gnomish than halfling.
Right, and so they're outdoors?
Yeah. Tented encampment.
Yeah, you see
Aren't they usually like underground?
Yeah, they come up to trade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're usually underground.
Okay.
You need us to help hold Beatrice up anywhere, or?
Nah, park Beatrice right in the middle of town here. Kids love it. They like to throw meat out into the water and all, feed Beatrice and all the other gators. Nah, these are good folk. Salt of the earth.
I was listening to him, and you just happened to be where I was looking.
So he steps down to like, oh, Russ, you're back. Hell yeah, I'm back. I got visitors that are down to party. Woo! And all the people, woo, woo, woo!
When I hear that, I start looking around. Are there drugs? more smoke of the peace pipe?
And so the people immediately, you see large fires being built. There's a big fire pit basically, and they're getting it lit up. The gnomes are dragging the sucker fish off. You know, that's enough to feed everybody and then some.
Sweet.
I've already prepared it, so they should be able to just like stick it on the spit when they're ready.
Okay.
Nice.
That's pretty perfect. They appreciate that. You're basically playing like grill master to them, and they're like, and you're all getting tons of questions.
I always do.
You're like, oh, who are you? Where are you from? This is so interesting. Where you come from? All that kind of stuff. You know, they seem pretty friendly, and you see jugs of moonshine being passed around, mushrooms kind of being a little more coy. Like there's children about. They're pretending to be coy about it.
Do I notice anybody around here looks sort of like, I don't know, like a wise person, witch doctor-ish kind of person?
I imagine, you ask Russ, and he's like, oh, yeah, there's a healer, and there's the town leader, I guess, both decent enough folks. Why?
Oh, I was hoping I could just talk to him, maybe get some information.
If you want. Nerd. And then, so,
interests.
anything you guys want to ask them about or discuss in particular before we move on with the night? At least with the part where you're all eating and
I
stuff.
want to see what these deep gnomes are trading. What have they got for trading that they came out?
Okay, so you're asking like, hey, you guys want anything to trade? Stuff like
I want
that.
to check out your wares and stuff.
Okay, so they bring out a lot of rough-cut, precious and semi-precious stones.
Diamonds and rubies and stuff?
Yeah, things, and, jade, things like that too.
I cry a little inside because Buddy's not here.
Like herbs, but maybe a survival or a nature check or whatever.
I've got, I'm a sage.
So jade
I've got all
look
this
like the
history.
same jade from my home?
Yeah, so you're like, you notice this is a lot of stuff from the swamp, but also a lot from the Underdark. Like the herbs that they sell and things like that. A lot of that is from the Underdark. Along with that, there's some finished goods of actually kind of surprising quality.
Alright, I speak with them in Undercommon, because I'm from the Underdark. Is there anything you guys are interested in?
There's stuff I'm interested in, poisons and whatnot, but
See others.
I'll speak to him. I'll speak on the
Spiky
comments.
herbs? Or?
Yeah, because I'm like, hey guys, take a look at this
Yes.
stuff. Take a look at this good stuff.
I want to also about the herbs I see.
Well, I don't
Okay,
know.
well, what do you
I
want?
don't know herbs.
I
He says in kind of
stuff it'll
broken common.
put you down and make you want to chill.
We got plenty, yeah.
Maybe see some things, but just like,
You want to see things and relax.
yeah. Not necessarily the same
Got that.
time,
Let me.
but, yeah.
He brings you a little baggie of looks like tiny red mushrooms. He says, just grind these up, put them in a tea. You will relax for one night.
Are any of these like healing
I
items?
for sure want
Now-
Healing paste?
I'm trying to think. We were thinking for the money,
Yeah, how much?
gold piece is $50. So he'll say, this is a lot of. This is maybe 10 doses. So I think gold piece is fair.
Okay.
Friend of Russ gets a good price.
Friend of Russ.
Mine's writing blurred again.
Should try sharpening it.
Yeah, that's what I want. It's too.
Anything else? So he got some relaxing, chillaxing mushrooms.
Relaxing mushrooms. Are there any like healing pastes or ointments or stuff like that?
Yes.
How much are they? That's what I'm interested in.
The stuff rare comes from Underdark. They have to carry all the way up. So,
Does this have a name? Just randomly.
oh, let's call it Joaquin. No, that's stupid. Let's call it Nuttercap.
Nutter cup.
Nuttercap. Yes.
But for a fellow Underdark resident, they should be a good discount. We help each other out.
Have you been?
You're one of those snake folk. You don't help deep gnomes at all. But I ain't gonna hold that against you. Now, you want healing ointments? I'd say each dose of the ointment
$1.
would give you 1d4 plus 2.
Oh, that's great. How much is that?
Gold each per dose. Pretty expensive.
How much gold do we have?
You guys have a lot of gold, I don't know.
I had 108. They spent a lot on the healing potions, on the giant potions, if we were going to get them.
No.
That town got fucked, I don't think.
Yeah, but how much did our buddy manage to steal from us?
We don't know if the.
Because remember, he was in
I think
looting.
we were dividing it up, so we all had similar. We all had like just over 100.
Okay.
108 odd.
100.
They spent 50 of each of theirs.
Yeah, so I'd say he has 10 doses on hand that he's willing to sell.
I'll take 10. So 108 drops down to 98. Plus, did Buddy steal from me anything from the town?
I don't know, he's keeping an interdimensional pocket up his asshole right now.
Alright,
Once you
sounds
get
good.
back to him.
Okay. So, yeah, I buy 10.
Alright. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm just specifically looking for like this witch doctor-y type person or some kind of healer or something.
That's the
like that.
person you're getting the herbs from, I guess. Same lady.
That's the same.
Yeah,
lady?
sure.
Okay, all right. So yeah, I'm just gonna speak to her in Undercommon as well. It's just
Everybody knows Undercommon here. Interesting group that Russ brought in.
He seems like a nice fella. I mean,
How did you learn?
I spent some time with my brother ranging in the Underdark. Spent some time in Menzoberranzan around,
You went to Menzoberranzan,
Yes.
the Drow
This
city,
is so funny.
and were let
Never heard
go,
these
not
words said
imprisoned,
out loud.
not enslaved.
Always only read them.
Huh?
I'm sorry, man.
Alright.
I've never heard these words saying out loud.
They're ridiculous,
Remember
aren't they?
Menzoberranzan.
Menzoberranzan.
My brother's good at what he does. What can I say? He's a good tracker. People would pay him well for his skills. It's kind of his area of specialties. So.
Well, I stay out of the Underdark now if I was you. That's my advice.
Why? What brought you up here?
I mean, we've lived here for a long time. Nothing brought us up here, but we keep connected with our brothers down below. They tell us things.
All right.
The Underdark is less safe than usual right now. The great city of under siege.
MB.
Under siege.
Mm-hmm. 5 towers, 5 walls in city. 2 walls already fallen.
What's the tax?
By demons or devils.
Very, very, very bad.
You said
Very
demons
bad
must come
demons.
up. Maybe they're hitting the Underdark.
Do you know who's attacking or?
Not as clear. Seems to be lots. There's orcs. There's wizards. There's all kinds. Don't know why.
City under siege.
I might need to try
Are
and
they
get
from
word
the
of my brother.
surface or not? Do you know if they're from the surface or not?
The attackers? Seems to be. Orcs don't live in the Underdark normally.
No.
And as for wizards, I don't know. Like I said, we get very garbled reports. Our home village below, not very deep.
Are you? How to ask this? Do you know about the cycle? It's coming to an end. Do you know anything about that?
No, I don't understand.
Okay.
But
But you've been to
strange
Menzoberranzan
omens,
before.
though, in the sky.
Is it maybe like the Druids area or the Feywild? There's an area there where you can hide from.
I wouldn't
The
know
end of the
much
cycle?
about that. We were mostly in the trade areas, just dropping people off and picking people up. We didn't really go a lot into the city. You have to be like under guard. You have to get special permission to go there. Otherwise, yeah, you get enslaved. It's one of those things. But I don't know. Well, I mean, it's enormous. It's probably the biggest city in the Underdark. Is this woman that I'm looking at? Is she older? Is she younger? Like
Older. And she's kind of looking at her, she says, you're wolf kind, yes?
yes.
More of your people have traveled through here recently, yes?
I saw signs. Did they leave any indication here or which direction they were headed?
They stopped, but only for one night. They're seeking a story.
I've heard. Do you know Do you know anything more about this, or is it just I keep running up against the same thing? People seem to think this is a children's story, but
Oh, the temple? It's real. As real as you or me, but they'll never find it.
why?
It's protected.
By what?
Saloon.
Well, all right.
Oh, we
I doubt.
It's a god.
I doubt she want to keep her own people away from it. I mean,
Your people?
yeah.
Specifically only? I don't know.
She
Her
created
people,
us.
I think.
Now, I don't know about you, but that temple been got lost for thousands of years. I don't think it's gonna just turn up all of a sudden. And I wouldn't even know where to start looking for it. I think that they're acting a bit foolishly, you know, but whatever. That's what she said, whatever. Or whatever the undercommon...
Whatevs.
Yeah, whatevs.
Whatevs.
That's what they say in the Underdark.
Do you have anything a little bit more substantial in the fungus variety that could? I don't just want to chill and see things. I want to go a bit deeper. I would actually like to. I'm looking for someone to try and make connection with Saloon, to be honest. And plants can do this sometimes.
Maybe my red mushrooms can.
The cult would know, but that's kind of their specialty. But let me look. She kind of goes over to a ledger. She says, you know, if I take some willow root and blah blah blah, some plant terms, so together,
Plant turds?
it's something. You know, you might see God, you might see demons.
I'll take either at this point. Hey, Acki, you wanna see some demons, or does he just contact you when he wants to, basically?
Devils. For you guys, it takes lots of ingredients to make a dose, and I'm not promising. I don't know when it ends. Could last 10 minutes, could last 20 years. You don't know.
Somehow I feel like it's worth it.
And that was the last of Jessup's characters. He was a... No, okay, so...
Yeah.
Catatonic.
But then when you're done with the coma, you understand everything. No, okay, so for you... 2 gold.
2 gold.
2 gold.
Alright.
City boy.
Is that all? I mean, alright, 2 gold. 2 gold it is.
2 gold for a religious experience. You're not going to find that in Baldur's Gate.
No, I was thinking this is a very reasonable trade.
Yeah, they just, you know, we find the stuff around here, they bring it up from under. Now...
Any chance you have any drought poison?
No. Don't have any of that. But, you know, if you want to get drow poison, you gotta go to the Underdark. And, or a big city, I guess. But, if you do need to go to the Underdark, she kind of hushes her tongue like, we can get you to the Underdark. There's tunnels under here, under this village. Cheap fee, not too expensive. We take you down there, at least to the Deep Gnome village.
Okay. This is good to know.
Let me see your map. Let me see your map. And she takes it and marks it on your map, basically. This is where we are. You know, you can come back if you ever need to go to the Underdark, find out why they're laying siege to the Drow City. Maybe find your brother or whatever. I don't know.
What was it? What was your name there, old mother? I apologize for not asking.
Bastard. Her name is
Gertrude.
No.
Noxrana.
Is
Jenny the
Jenny
deep
from the
voice.
bog.
Zana.
Jenny from the bog.
Zana Yimble.
Hey, I was kind of right.
That's
Zana?
nice, I like that.
Zana.
Thank you.
Zana Limble. Yes, I'm the wise woman of this village.
Do you, by any chance, do you do any divination, card reading, anything like that?
I mean, I can. It won't tell you anything that coincidence wouldn't tell you, but
All right. Thought I'd
the
ask.
kids like it.
Thought I'd ask. Well, here's your gold. Thank you very much.
Alright, now go out there, get yourself some fish, you know, before they eat it all up themselves.
That's what we done.
Your guests here tonight.
I'd like to just wander over to her and just ask her if she has any sort of just little bits and pieces of stuff like sprig of mistletoe and like a piece of bark of this and a piece of bark of that or whatever. Just like a all-in-one sort of throw
General
together
components.
bits and pieces.
Well, what are you hoping to accomplish with these bits and pieces?
Oh,
Is it as
just
spell
like-
components or?
I just like to have them around for in case I might need them. Maybe for spell components, maybe just for inspiration. So like if she has a bit of toad skin or
Okay, yeah, you're asking for some witchy stuff.
yeah, just
Alright.
Eye
random
of
stuff.
newts.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'll throw all this in. All these things you asked for, I have. We are very wise here. Do you want pointy hat?
No, I've already got like sort of like a hoodie thing made of like animal skin, so I'm good. Like with headgear.
Ewok kit.
I'd say yeah, just another 2 gold and it's yours.
Okay, thank you very much.
Oh, this I'm supposed to ingest or snort or smoke or tea or.
Now this one you ingest like that?
Do I plug it?
No, I guess I should have mentioned, yeah, you inject, you smoke. It's not gonna stop. You just rub right here, right here.
Okay.
Soaks it in through the skin.
I stare at him. I'm very curious. What is this crackhead thing he's planning?
Just getting depraved, whatever.
And a really hot teepee somewhere. It's a vision quest.
Is there anything else in general you guys want to ask these deep gnomes about? Or are we all set?
We're all set
All
because
set.
we can ask them later. I'm still focused on finding the cultists because we've been
Well, they're-
trying that since the
Are there
beginning of the
dwarves in
campaign.
Underdark?
What?
Are there
We've always
dwarves in
gone
the
off
Underdark?
course. We've always
Dwarves?
been railroaded.
Yeah.
Some dwarves,
need
yeah.
to get-
Good mining down
Am
there.
I? Okay.
We need to get there, and we definitely need to get
Some in the
Underdark.
cities, some towns of their own. There's dwarves, yes.
Cool. I also asked her if she has like a wineskin of that moonshine that I can buy from her. So
Definitely.
That's the 2 gold, yeah? How much is that?
let's-
Oscar. Alright,
Oh, sorry, I'm just seeing. How much was a silver again? Silver's like $10 or some shit.
Okay.
So, yeah, like $10 for a skin of it each.
I'll take 2 skin.
There's just so much of the music to go through. I'm trying to find like joint little village tunes as well. Like it, but there's a lot. But I'll get more next time.
Moonshine.
I asked her if she's
Bayou moonshine.
heard the dwarven name of Fellstone
Fellstone?
in the Underdark.
Fellstone. It's a somewhat common name among the dwarves.
Is it?
2 big branches I know of. One over, one under.
What does that mean?
One branch of the family lives in the Underdark and does mining. And one branch actually sells it on the surface in Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
Somewhat of note, actually. They're well-to-do. Even out here in the swamp, we hear a little bit.
Thank you very much.
So is it 10 silver each?
2 silver each, actually.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, because
Sure.
I figure silver's $10. $10 for a thing of hooch. That sounds fair.
Sounds pretty good.
So, rest of the night goes pretty well. You guys drink till you're sick. And eventually, festivities are starting to die down. The kids got sick of tossing in food for the gators, and they're all sleeping now, cuddled around Beatrice.
So this is like a long rest?
Yes, yeah, you guys get a long rest. Although you don't feel that rested in the morning, really. You feel like shit. I guess Acki doesn't.
Well, I didn't drink. I just smoked my tea.
You want to share some
Smoked
drinks
your
with me,
tea.
Acki?
My tea.
You smoked your tea.
Good job!
Well, I did.
And when I
put it
sleep,
on the
actually no, I can't do that. Okay, no.
Before I went to sleep, I was gonna ask,
No, I was gonna
what
do
are we
something.
doing tomorrow morning?
okay.
Sweet.
But I can't do all two.
Tomorrow morning? I think tomorrow morning I'll drop you fine folks off right down at the cult if you want.
Cool.
Now, just a question. Like you're friendly with these folk. Are you dropping us right by them, or are you dropping us a ways away that we can get in there ourselves?
I don't know, up to you, I guess.
Because I don't know.
Yeah, drop us far away, out of notice range, so they won't hear us coming.
That ain't hard to do, I can do it.
I mean, are we planning on parlaying with these people or taking them out? Because I don't
think
want
we should
to.
reconnoiter first, have a look around. maybe take the broom up after he drops stuff off and see how many and where and what and why.
Okay.
Maybe we should have a chat with them first. Maybe some of them we can save. Remember,
I stare at you with my cold black eyes like you're a inevitable.
cults, you know, they brainwash people.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to walk in there and just start killing the foot soldiers, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We could get in and just kill the 2 hags that are holding them, you know, mind control. Then
I use my rod of cold-blooded domination and I make you smile.
Did you just do behind your back? Or?
yeah.
So like, all of a sudden Acki's like, feels this overwhelming sense of like, I need to smile.
I still squint. I squint with a smile.
Let's see, as you're all turning in, Russ saddles over to Acki, says, might as well stay warm tonight, huh? Throws his arm around you. Yeah, you feel good, boy. Good on my skin. He's getting pretty, he's drunk.
He's drunk, whatever. What does he need? Alright, I jerk him off. This
Alright, that's...
Is this what these humans need?
Well, one sloppy HJ later, you guys are all asleep.
I practically station him off. Is he sleeping? I go on the other side of the tree.
I might be coming, Dad.
The sun rises slowly to rises in the west, right?
Rise in the east.
Rises in the east, sets in the west. Okay. So the sun rises slowly in the west, sort of a blank, colorless gray disk, and the sky is just sheer cloud cover, basically.
Okay.
Very gray morning, but wake up, stretch out, the head kills you. Not Acki, I guess, because poison doesn't affect him. You're all pretty...
I rolled a 20 yesterday.
I didn't drink it.
You're just full of fish. It's a good feeling.
Fish.
You do your morning routine, take your dumps in the water, whatever it is medieval people do in the morning. And he's like, well, whenever you're ready, I think I'm good to ride. I'll get you down to the village, to the cult. Should only take you maybe an hour. Cut days out traveling on Beatrice.
She's I mean, how long have you been with Beatrice? Where did you find her? Did she find you?
I know, she found me. That's how it worked, I think. My family, like I said, my mama, she was a prostitute. Didn't want to be raising no kids, so I think they just dumped me in the driftwood. And then Beatrice and her family took me in, taught me the way of the swamp, how to sneak up on a deer by hiding in the water a real long time, just breathing through your nose, all kinds of things. So yeah, you could say, I raised them, they raised me, and she just kept getting bigger and bigger every year.
So I'm gonna call speak with animals, and it's like, so why didn't you and your family decide to eat this guy?
Shoot! We've been looking to have a baby ourselves, and it seemed real convenient. Yes, Beatrice is also southern.
Alright.
Oh yeah, Russ is the best. Have fun all the time, eat all we want, whoop it up in the forest, keep each other company.
Your family's just like pure gator. I mean, no offense, you're probably the biggest gator I've seen in my life. It's impressive.
Well, Pop always said we had a little giant blood in us.
I can see that.
Shoot!
Alright, well,
I think more than a drop if you ask me, honey.
I would say so. I'd say so. It's a pleasure riding on you, man.
Oh, my pleasure. All pleasure's all mine. As long as my Russ is happy, and I think your friend made him pretty happy last night.
Oh yeah? Oh, good for him. Good for Acki getting out and seeing the world.
It's canon now.
You want any goat?
Yes.
Yeah, so the goat's getting pretty thin now because I've just been eating it the whole fucking time. I'll just flinger some goat.
Chuck the rest of the goat, and she, not even 2 bites, it just falls in like a cavern, like you're tossing a goat in a cave entrance.
Aww. Slap her a bit in the side.
Doesn't touch sides.
We should have fed the other fish to Beatrice.
Ah, she's full. Plus the kids like to feed her. So the rest of the trip goes pretty quickly, and he drops you off a fair distance away from the closest. You know, they're just northeast that direction, about half hour. I wasn't sure how far out to take y'all.
I think this will be good. Russ, thank you very much for taking us out here. I mean, you know, is there anything we can do to help you out? Was there anything Acki can do to help you out?
You know, oh, I'm sure I'll see him again later, you know. Like two ships in the swamp. But, nah, maybe, you know, I do make a good amount of my money, though, off of commission if you had yourselves a fast, nice trip.
We did indeed.
Anyone's already paid him. So.
Commission? Alright, I give him...
I paid him.
I give him 4 gold. I mean, why not?
Daddy's got kids. No, he's... Okay, well, thank y'all kindly.
I was just about to say, I give him 7 gold, and I open up one of my bags of take out one of my skins of moonshine, and I say, a pleasure meeting you, Russ. Have a last swig with me before we go.
Fair enough. Roll Constitution.
Oh, you know, I've got these darts I picked up off some bullywogs. You might get some use out of them if you want it.
Nah, I don't need no. Beatrice keeps me safe.
What's the word for someone who's sexually attracted
Okay,
to
you're good.
reptiles?
I don't know, but I'm sure there's a word.
Like
Cold-blooded.
amphibophiliac or
Reptophilia.
reptophilia. I like that.
It'll have a V in there somewhere.
We'll have our fans vote on it. What do you think we should call his sick attraction to reptilian creatures? And it is sick. It's an abomination. Russ is
sick of
he
its
takes my. He says, "Oh dang, I better get on down to Green Rest. Maybe have a little fun."
I wouldn't. Apparently, Green Rest is fucked.
Green Rest has always been fun.
Fallen to giants.
Clark destroyed
He likes the giants.
It's really giants. Well, shit. Maybe I'll still swing down there. That'd be fun.
30 plus giants there for you.
Shit, I ain't never seen that many giants in one place.
Hey, you might find Clark over there. He was the one who had the stomping party.
Okay, well, sure. I'll swing by, say hey to them, maybe see what they're getting up to these days. Those giants, now they can drink.
He's probably watching you right now. He's pretty sure Clark's following us with his orb of all seeing.
Huh. Well, dang, Clark sounds a fair bit fancier nowadays than when I knew him. Didn't have no fancy orbs. Alright, well, y'all have a nice day. If you need anything, just, well, I don't know, I guess yell a bunch, maybe I'll hear you. I don't know, it's a big swamp. Peace out.
Goodbye.
And
Nice to meet you,
he
Russ.
climbs back up. Yeah! Come on, Beatrice, let's go home. And away they go, off into the distance.
Off into the sunset.
Never to be heard from again, perhaps. Who knows? That's up to you. I guess it's up to me, actually. Just throw them in wherever. Alright, so you are about 45 minutes, let's say, right down the middle between half an hour and an hour away walk from the site of the cult, and you can even see in the distance a couple white towers rising up out of the,
Like ruined.
yeah. Actually they look overgrown, but the stonework is completely intact. And you can see... There we go, yes. They kind of look like Doric columns, entwined with vines covering it like thick brown snakes. Atop one tower, even from this distance, you can see there's the likeness of a multi-headed Naga, but the other one, it's hard to make out what's on top of the other tower from this distance.
You know, I'm thinking, Z, you and I could, if you cast Pass Without Trace on us, you and I could wolf it up and maybe scout around one. You're pretty good with the shadows, and
I'll wait.
Good eye.
Oh, you can call Acki to yourself.
What if Russ comes back?
Buddy.
Yeah, but as the
Call
other
Yeah,
him.
buddy
We
should-
must have passed
Yeah,
him.
Buddy's probably just watching him or whatever.
yeah, but has the guy went home?
Yes.
So Buddy knows the location.
Yes.
alright.
Yeah.
He's been watching them probably for about a day or a couple days maybe.
Since it's just time to call him back, Buddy's gonna try to steal something before he comes back.
Alright.
What are they in their home? Is he
I
like?
need the clips.
Is he camped out somewhere, or is it their base?
It's their base. Their base is the two towers there and the areas surrounding it. They're all camped out around there.
Okay, this is what Buddy's gonna do because, you know, once he's arrived there, he knows it's time for him to come back. He's gonna visibly stealth around to see if there's anything cool or valuable, because he knows I'm just gonna summon him back. He's just gonna grab it and then I'm gonna go from there.
Let's also check. Let's also make a mental note of the map.
There's some.
Draw a map first. When you finish drawing a map of their base,
There's some
Scouting
fancy
around.
candlesticks, I guess, around an altar, but
he didn't find their
some
treasure
holy-
room.
No, that would be in the tower, and he's not been able to get in.
What's blocking him from going inside the tower?
Some sort of magic, and he also gets the sense that he won't be able to hide in there. It's kind of an innate fear of this tower,
Okay, so
keeping him away.
does any of them have like money bags or weapons or stuff like that?
School of DM magic.
I think the last time
Or
whenever we tried.
if they have any like is there a pass? If he's been watching them go in and out, is there like a password, or how are they getting in and out of this tower or base camp?
They're probably just walking.
Just through the front door, actually. There is a door, two doors, or, one door at the bottom of each tower.
Now, as he's following the cultists in, what's the procedure? They just walk in the door. Someone opens the door for them, or they open themselves. Is there any of them
He's
locked?
never seen anyone answering the door, so it might open on its own.
It opens on its own, like in Starbucks and shit, or is there a key?
Sitting there.
It's this big ass 8-bit blue thing that looks like a key, and they just go.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say
Because if there's a key, he's gonna steal it.
they go there and okay, I know. They put both hands on the door.
Mm-hmm.
Say a word of power or something, like a magic phrase, and then it opens for them.
All right.
They say,
Remember the phrase.
They say, "I am
And,
a meat popsicle."
When the door opens, he follows the guy in. Inside the interior, is there anything of note, or do we need to note? Traps, or like you must only walk onto the right.
He tried to go in, but sneak in with the guy, but kind of hits against it as he tries to go in
Big
with
sign
a
there
feel.
says no tailgating.
Yeah,
no
there's-
tailgate.
Yeah, just
All right. In that case, I put him back. Buddy, you're back. Get to work.
So, what do you have to tell us, buddy? I mean, you've been gone for a while. Thank you for helping out. You ever say thank you to him, Acki? No?
He's invisible.
Well, he's around somewhere. I know he is.
I can feel him.
He's got a map. We know the layout and the location.
He's like, I'm almost done with the map.
All right, deal with the map later.
I didn't know you were going to ask me, but there's just waiting.
I totally forgot there
Why
was a
don't we just
session.
take a break?
Hmm?
And then...
We can't
Okay,
take a break.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna order some fries anyway.
Yeah, let's take a break.
I think so.
Clap.
And then...
Alright.
Alright, yeah.
So, wait.
We're gonna take a break now.
Yeah.
But you don't have to watch the whole break, because we can edit it so it seems more normal.
It's magic.
And then I'm gonna clap.
Okay.
There we
Perfect.
go.
Not even awkward at all.
Not at all.
And we are back from our break. I have French fries now.
From French Canada.
French fries from French Canada.
From Belgium.
We agreed that's what French Canadians sound like. If you
It's
disagree, French Canadians, come to Phnom Penh and fight me about it.
You want to fight about it?
A booted?
Fight about it?
Or send him an angry email at Benjamin.
I'm from French Canada. I'm from a successful democracy that isn't mired in corruption and racism. Da-dee-da.
And sexism.
And that one too, sexism.
But that
The
is-
big three. Anyway, it's very easy to get off topic.
Moving swiftly on.
Moving like what she said.
To a different cult.
To a different cult, yes. From the Trump cult to the death cult, which is kind of the same thing. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, so you guys are a bit away from the cult, maybe a 40-minute walk, brisk walk away. Buddy has just returned and has a map on hand for you. Oh.
I stare.
Well, there's two big towers. That's where the hags are living, I think, right? Two of them. And they aren't getting along right now. That's why they're not doing anything. They've just been sitting around waiting to see which one of them wins the argument.
Mama's not there to tell them what to do.
I passed the map to everybody.
Did you manage to get in at all?
No, those towers are protected, man.
Who are we talking to?
Buddy,
I didn't know he could.
could talk.
Buddy's now showing himself.
Okay.
I guess I took control of your character a bit, but
Did you?
he's trying to be helpful. He's telling you about what he saw at the camp.
But are they keeping everyone out, or can the cult get in?
Cult members get in, they put their hands on the door, he kind of mimics it and says some phrase.
Did
And then he repeats it. It's not in a language that you recognize.
I
Oriental.
re-project it. So they can see.
Write it out.
Alright, now you guys can remember what it sounds like, basically, but you don't understand it. It
Are there
seems like
windows?
nonsense.
In the windows in the towers above the doors.
None I can see, the whole thing's real overgrown.
Okay.
I mean, I suppose you could climb it from the vines, but be a little bit tricky, I guess.
You said there's tension between the hags.
That's what I can tell. I mean, I listened in on a lot of conversation. It seems like they don't agree.
When did that happen? When did that happen?
After the attack, it seems like you guys killed the leader, and the other two are just seeing who gets to be in charge after.
Yeah.
What about the cult members? Do they seem like they're picking sides, or are they just waiting it out?
Just waiting. Docile fuckers, honestly.
I have an idea. I think we should somehow get in there to one of the hags' towers without the other tower seeing, and convince that hag to let us help her take power over her sister. Kill her, and then we kill this one.
You wanna
Use the one hag to fight the other one.
out?
Talking about betraying a hag.
So you want to incite conflict,
So rude.
and then after the conflict starts, then murder one.
Yeah.
Murder both. Maybe
Yeah.
let them fight it out, and then
These things are trying to take over the world.
It's never
Conflict.
murder. It's never
Inciting-
murder when it comes to hags.
Inciting conflict takes time. Really?
Really?
Conflict's already there.
I remember a certain person.
Conflict's already.
Hags are a different fucking story.
Conflict's already there.
Unless
Just
it's
Do
young
you,
man.
do you remember
action.
what they did to those children?
yeah.
Those children were hags.
None of those children, none of those hags are innocent.
Say, buddy, were they keeping any prisoners?
Those children were hags.
I mean, maybe in the towers.
Okay.
We don't need to incite conflict, Acki. Conflict's already. Yeah, conflict. We need to incite action.
Well,
That's it. Conflict's already there.
I can't see them wanting to talk to like myself very much. I mean, who's going to be doing this?
Why don't they want to talk to you?
I'm
You said we
not
want to
so
join
good
the-
at talking
join the
to a lot of
cult.
people.
I think
Do you wanna join
the
the cult?
person
They're not
who
gonna want to
has
talk to
the
me. Why?
best
I'm just bad at
chance-
talking to people.
Pretty much.
I think the person that has the best chance of infiltrating the cult is Acki. Honestly. Because, I mean, he's like all of the snake people. They would be like, dude, they would think he's there to help without even thinking twice about it.
The only kind of problem I see maybe with that is we found your rod in a box that belonged to them. Maybe they've got more of those things. Maybe they just dominate it.
Well, that's okay. I'll just dominate him back again.
Alright.
No, to save him. To save you. To get you back to us.
Yeah, I can just go inside and talk to them.
Well, you know, I'm saying there's like a failsafe, basically.
So, we're going to let you go in there by yourself. Are we going to be skulking around, or?
Yeah, I think we should
Is there an
stay
opening
out
at
of
the
sight.
top of the tower?
Hmm?
Is there an opening right at the top of the tower?
It's big metal gate, big metal door. You know, I haven't seen anyone use it.
Right at the top of the tower.
Mm-hmm. There is, but like I said, I haven't seen anyone use it. It might be locked. Tried to get in, but he kind of shows his tiny diminutive frame. I'm a little bit small, you see.
I think they're diverse. Hey, buddy, just a question. I mean, they don't have any Wanti with them, do they?
Wanti?
Like him. Wanti.
No, I didn't see anyone like him running around there.
Zembri is going to ask you, like, do you feel comfortable going in to find out some more information for us? Maybe you can get
What
in?
is this field?
Yeah, I have no feelings about it. If that's the job, I'll do it.
I also think we could almost all go in. I can look evil. I wear black. I'm fucking not. I don't look like I'm from
You
here.
have been evil. I've seen what you've done.
She could wild shape into a snake and wrap around your neck. And that's 3 of us in there already. I'm not sure about him.
Look,
We put a collar on him.
If I turn to wolf, I can at least scout the perimeter and keep an ear out.
Yeah, and then we put a collar on him and we walk him in.
One thing,
But how long do you stay wolf?
very sorry guys, didn't mention.
About 8
Oh,
hours.
yeah.
About 8 hours.
Something Buddy saw. I should have mentioned it, I guess. I just kind of hit me.
Thanks.
He mentions they've been drawing in black chalk
Drawing
off to the side, basically. Looks like a ritual. But no one's done. He hasn't seen the hat, because it's just the cult. Some of the cultists have been laying out this sort of black chalk thing, preparing something, but no one's acted on it.
The same amount of cultists have been going into each tower?
Yeah, roughly. Not the same ones, different groups, I guess. I think they are splitting a little bit on what to do. Not sure what the arguments are, though. None of them are really arguing outside of the towers.
What are they drawing as I look at it? Is it a magical ritual?
Roll Arcana, I guess.
I'll take it. This is a shit.
First of all,
Can't roll it.
Wow.
Okay, so what you got?
17 plus 3 plus 4, 21.
Okay, so you are able to recognize it immediately as some sort of summoning circle. But one of this size, it's beyond anything you've seen before. But it seems like it would carry a great amount of power with it.
We're about 40 minutes.
Okay.
And the whole circle is to supplement having to use spell points or anything. It's kind of like ritual casting. I feel like in this world, if you do a big, complicated enough ritual, you can make changes and effects that you can't normally do in the game.
Okay.
I think we need to go and rub out one little area of it.
No, yeah, Buddy could have done that as a shapeshift into an invisible spider, and a section which they've already done.
Slight little changes.
I mean, they would fix it, I guess. They check it.
Okay, as they check it, they'll do another part. Well, they check it when they're done, but when it just goes and basically after they've done checking it, he switches the line.
What about our friend you were chasing? I mean, where did he end up?
He just stays in the barracks mostly. In a bigger wooden building, but he seems to be kind of a man about town at the cult, high ranking.
Should we, I don't know.
He's been going into the Naga tower, mostly. Not the crocodile-looking one.
Maybe we head for the other tower then.
Basically what Buddy's going to do is move the black chalk powder so that if it's like this, it's just slight imperceptible modifications to the shape.
He can do that, that's fine.
So basically they'd have to make a perception check to catch the error.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll check it before they actually do the summoning again, but who knows. So, let's continue. So Buddy is trying to sabotage the circle. What are the rest of you going to do?
We move closer now.
Yes, you can move closer.
I think we should try infiltrate.
How long does Possible Trace last, by the way?
1 hour.
Did you bring that today?
Yes.
I think maybe if you three are going to go in, I can either turn to a wolf and just be on the outskirts and try and stealth around there while you guys are in there, or I could
We can send Buddy to
potentially-
him as soon as it kicks off.
Okay. Sure you don't want to do the collar thing?
Yeah, I'm sure. Bobby did it first.
Okay, so hold on a second before we head in.
We want to do that. We're happy with it.
I'm happy to wild shape and go with Acki. It's like a, I don't know, pet kind of thing.
As a Britney Spears familiar.
Yeah, exactly.
Britney Spears.
The thing I just want to know is, what are we gonna do once we have the information we're looking for? Like, what's the plan? Are we gonna head out again? Are we gonna try and pretend
I'm
to
not
become
looking
a
for
part of
any
them?
information. I want to kill these hags.
Okay, but there needs to be like a game plan. Like, you gotta have an idea of how we're gonna kill the hags.
What would you say? What would you say to this hag to get her against her sister?
Well, she's already against her sister. So we don't
I
have any
mean-
side conflict. We need to make her angry enough to.
Things.
With praise. You know what? We've seen you, we've seen your sister. We really would rather working for you. And you know, we could help just get ready for your sister. So it's all you. It's all you. That's the way it should be. So pretty much it's, try to get her to convince her, we're going to help you against your sister.
Yeah.
She agrees with it. Maybe she'll help us kill her sister.
If she doesn't, we attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
after we've killed her sister, then we
We
go.
can kill the other one.
I can only wild shape for 3 hours.
After level.
Yeah. So we're just gonna be mindful of that.
I have a feeling that you guys should. I think maybe we should all put on one of those necklaces.
Okay. Those
Star necklaces.
star necklaces that we found before. Okay, that's fine. So
How many do we have?
A lot.
we have enough for all of us.
7,000.
Could that be what, why Buddy couldn't enter?
This is what I'm thinking.
That's what he's thinking. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I hand them
Could
out. I've got them.
I don't know. Like this is just a hunch, but I don't know. Would I make like a religion check or something to see if I think I'm right?
We've
No,
already.
it doesn't really make any sense.
We should also probably get some of their robes and clothes and stuff.
Well, like that's what I was thinking. Maybe we should like try and sneak in overnight, get some robes and shit, and then go in afterwards
If Buddy,
instead of just
We
walking.
could both minor illusion tattoos on ourselves as well. I'm bald already. You are as well, aren't you?
no.
Sneak.
Oh, total number. Buddy puts it around maybe 40 to 50 people.
Oh, yeah, we
left
can
total.
take 40, 50 cultists out. It's nothing.
I'm worried more about the.
Only a few notable ones. Most of them seem to be like cattle, mindless, average folk.
Yeah, like remember, we don't want to necessarily kill the guys that are just.
Yeah, so I'm saying if we can take out one
Actually, no.
hag, that might be like half of the people downstairs to go, what the fuck are we doing here?
I'd even say 30 to 40, not 40 to 50 left. With the attack and all that stuff that's been going on with them.
So, Buddy, the hags are in the. You suspect the hags are in the tower? Did they ever leave?
I've never seen them leave, but I've heard people talking about them, up there.
All right.
Now, not 100% sure. I think Tower with the Naga, that hag is called Scabatha. And the other one...
Scabatha.
Scabatha, yeah. And the other one, with that crocodile-headed dude up there, I think it's a crocodile, I don't know. It looks like, I think her name is Putricia.
Crocodile head up there.
It's the Sora.
Yeah, some sort of, I don't know, looks not like a dragonborn exactly, different. It looks more like a swamp crocodile's head, put on a body,
Like a lizard folk.
like a man's
I
body.
need to have a look at this.
Like lizard folk.
Buddy said that at least the caster from before, he was going to the Naga Tower more often. So I think maybe we avoid
We should
the
go to
extra spellcaster and go to
Putricia.
the.
Also, he knows what we look like.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
can
nobody else knows
we,
what we look
can
like.
Buddy show me what that tower looks like?
I can show you.
Yeah, you can see him.
Oh, okay.
You can just look over and see
Even
him.
if someone recognizes us, you must say that we've seen your power and we understand that this is the site to be on. If you know what I mean. Even if someone
You
trusts
guys
us.
pretty publicly fought for Green Rest in the battle. So that's why I was saying, like, oh, well, this whole infiltrate thing might have an interesting angle to it. Like, no, I remember you. You killed Dave, and
So
you got it, Billy Bob.
You murdered that guy in jail.
They wouldn't know that.
no, they wouldn't know that.
everybody knows that now.
It was in the
They
news.
did escape Green Rest, right? We didn't kill them all.
No,
They
we
were-
weren't
they were
in
small
Green
town.
Race, we were in small town.
Oh, small?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I understood what you meant, yeah.
Yeah.
So that wasn't the only party that was running.
So going at night,
Huh?
That wasn't the only
Steal
party
some
that was running.
clothes.
No, yeah, there were lots of them.
and then
that-
go in the morning.
I think maybe we should, wait, steal some stuff.
The cultists have hooded ropes?
Yeah, every cult does.
I can go
Do
in at
they
night.
walk
It's just
around
a-
with the hoods on?
I can go in
No,
at
not
night.
all. A lot of them keep them down. They keep it cash when they're not.
Okay.
I can go in at night.
We could do that. I could.
You could go ahead and scout as a spider and call me so I can grab stuff from shadow to shadow.
Try that.
I see, yeah, you could teleport to everywhere. I wonder if you could teleport
Nighttime I can
What
travel
time is it
everywhere.
now?
You can teleport past that field, which is keeping Buddy
I'm
out.
wondering about that as well, but
Yeah.
maybe
Well,
not.
you'll be able to find out.
You have to know if there's a shadow there, surely.
I have to be able to see it, yeah, I think I'm figuring that out. Somebody opens the door, but then I'll be standing right in
But,
front
no,
of them.
no, but the window of the tower.
There doesn't seem to be windows. It's being very
It's all
cagey.
overgrown.
It's being very
It's completely
cagey about its
overgrown,
windows.
What time is it in this world now?
Quite early morning. You guys got up early, and he took you over. It took like an hour from that, so
Also, I'm pretty-
8-ish.
I'm pretty sure, just to make sure, I could look through a keyhole if I'm in shadow
There's no
and see
keyholes.
another shadow, no, in some different place, and see another shadow there.
It doesn't
As long
have to be a
as you can see
shadow.
it.
Dim light.
Because I disappear and I reappear. It's not like I move there, so I don't have to be able to move through the keyhole, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like I enter the spectral realm or whatever and come up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just checking.
If it's early morning, that's going to be a long wait.
It is.
Anyone bring Scrabble?
Rest.
You should infiltrate.
Yeah, I think we should go.
No, we need to. So, are you gonna wait till nighttime still?
Yeah.
All right. So you see a clock's hands very quickly spinning, and it is now nighttime. The campfires are lit high. The cultists are just milling about, though. Really, they haven't done anything today.
Buddy will be a spider on your shoulder.
All right.
2 spiders. I like
Bunch of spiders.
I don't like spiders.
Shitload of spiders hanging out. All right, let me get that off of you.
Okay, so we need clothes. What am I doing?
I
Yeah.
don't know what
We
to
need
do.
clothes.
We need to
Yeah?
get some sort of whatever they're wearing.
Okay.
Look around. We need to find
Okay, well I think we need to go there then.
some.
How far away is that from like the bushes or something? Are there guards? I mean, we've been there a whole day now.
Yeah, no, there don't seem to be many guards or anything.
So like,
And I would say a large amount of them are gathered kind of between the fire and the altar, listening to the mage guy from earlier give a little sermon.
Okay.
okay.
So before we go, I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace
So we're staying
on
here.
us,
Yeah.
Okay.
on myself, Buddy, and
As long as Buddy's with him, I
Feather.
can
Plus,
see
well,
you.
they're all there.
Yeah, everybody's
So
got
you guys
Pass
have got
Without
plus
a Trace.
traces in case something happens.
Okay.
Okay. I will just turn to Wolf because I get, and I'm gonna keep watch because I get advantage on perception checks with hearing and smell. So
Also, the trace has a stack, doesn't it?
No, that's for self. You don't worry about that. I can put a couple of trees, turn us into illusionary trees.
I know, but I'm just talking like, you know, keeping us watched. You know what I mean? So I'll hear better and smell better.
And I will change myself into a spider.
Alright, so spider, Buddy's a spider, you're
Covered in
in.
spiders!
Alright, go ahead,
Yourself with mud.
roll a stealth check, I guess. You're gonna sneak around into some of the
Yeah.
dwellings, I guess, for cloaks.
28.
Alright, yeah. So you go in and you're pretty easily able to go from around to different ones.
Here's
And
the thing.
Oh,
When
hold
you
on,
teleport, do you
I
take
was just
Buddy?
about thinking the same
I don't
thing.
take
Oh.
money, no, but you're
no, they just kind of.
Yeah, I'd be on the ground like.
So you're just doing stealth. No, you're not poofing. You're just walking
Okay.
silently.
Well, I stand here, then she goes and looks inside there and comes back and goes, yes or no, I suppose.
Alright, so
If
they're
there's people
pretty
in-
busy.
yeah.
It's easy. There's only a couple of them about that aren't listening to the sermon. And
Yeah,
so,
but I will just walk until I need to
okay.
I'll just like
sneak.
weave a little guess, a little Y or a
Yeah,
little
that's-
N.
Wait, that's also-
Charlotte's Web. Fleur's Web. Senbri's Web.
Sandberry's way.
Okay, so what do I see in the barracks? Is there a window?
What do I see in the back?
No, it's a very simple wooden structure, but you peek in, it's just a bunch of bunk beds basically set up. And you're able to get some cloaks very easily. It's not hard. It's not super high security around the camp at all.
Okay. So I get 4 cloaks? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fifth one just in case Apple shows up.
Fair enough.
Waiting for Danny to burst through the door. I'm here!
With his hair blowing behind him.
Blowing eyes.
No, we can do that. We got fan.
But yeah, I'd say it's quite easy. You're being super stealthy. You sneak into the camp unnoticed, and you're able to sneak back out unnoticed too.
Can I hear what he's saying?
Yeah, you're just listening to him. He's going on. You know, all you need to do to see the power of the void, of the void Nagas, look up at the moon with trained eyes, and you can see his power. Or feel deep below the earth, and you can feel his power crushing this false gods.
Damn, I want to go shit right now.
While they're out, is it
Things
possible?
like that.
Is it possible for me to just work JC's paranoia and just see if if our friend old Kalen is anywhere close to this camp?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Any
Very good.
shapeshifters?
Yeah.
Any other shapeshifters?
No natural shapeshifters are out.
Okay. Good.
Anyone shapeshifts, it's just due to a spell.
Good.
So I see there's like 30 or 40 guys sitting around here.
Yeah, they're listening to that guy, so it's pretty easy to get some extra clothes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna head back to them.
Do I see anything? Do I find anything else?
Other than just some lame personal effects, they're cult members, they don't really have a whole lot, you know, some simple weapons, things like that. Look through a chest in the barracks, you can find 2 more doses of the poison, I guess, sitting in the corner.
Thinking you like that. I'll take him back to
A little stuffed Naga teddy bear.
A little box that says entry to tower icon. You know?
Nice
Key
try.
card.
Well, you can sneak up to the door and you can just give it a try when no one's looking.
Now, looking around the camp, though, it is a bit of a horror show. There's plenty of people just stuck through stakes,
Okay.
kind of around the camp. A lot of innards and things adorning the altar, skulls and all that kind of nonsense, you know, just cultish stuff. They're keeping it creepy.
I think this is just a heading, right?
Yeah, that's just the head. The camp.
Hashtag.
There was a building back there. I didn't know it was
It's another camp, a tinier camp within the camp.
It's like a camp, only smaller.
So we wanted to go to the Saurian Tower. Huh? This guy, the guy we said, has been going into the Naga Tower a lot.
Yes. Yeah, he's currently preaching. So you guys are gonna all sneak over to the Saurian Tower then, all together, or just
So
some
we
of you?
go in at night?
Yeah, you want to go the same night?
Yes.
While I'm
I'm still.
in spider form before I get back, if I just like
But
look
you have to
around
stay
and have
alone.
a look at the
Oh, okay. I was just saying, you're stuck now for 8 hours.
tower.
I can change that.
Saurian Tower. And this does it remind me of anything?
Yeah. If you spend any time looking up at the statue, you get the same kind of itch in the back of your head that you felt from the dream from earlier.
Okay, the dream where I saw this sort of crocodile snake-ish type head thing.
Man, I hate that race that doesn't exist.
Yeah, you're filled with a bit of just like, oh my, like disgust kind of.
Interesting.
So should we try what I want to do? Should we just go in and kill the hag in the Saurian Tower?
Just try to kill first. Just take a look around. If it looks,
Inside?
can you?
You want?
Well,
we
that's
was
close to the
saying
fire, that's the problem.
Hmm.
They'll see me if I go there. Well, unless I sneak really fucking well, but I have to say the word, you know.
Say it really quietly.
Yeah. Did they
So
shut
the
it
door,
down?
the door's
They
like,
just say it.
huh?
You can say it, I guess, at whatever volume you want.
Well, once you have a robe, you can just give it a shot.
Okay. I come all the way around this way. How far away are like the bushes where I could hide from here? From
Let's say 30 yards away.
Maybe with minor illusion, because could you do like a big
feet
nose
was that? I
and
don't know what the yard is.
crooked teeth and...
Yeah, I mean, you can change your face if you want. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to put tattoos everywhere.
Tattoos and a crooked
Like the
nose.
same, the cult tattoos.
Alright, fair enough. So you make a
Can't take my beard
close
off.
enough,
And
copy of the tattoos you've
And
seen.
take my beard off.
And you shave your beard.
No, shave it. I'll have them see me first.
If I shave my beard in the game, do I lose it in real life? It's like the Matrix.
Nobody touches the beard.
No, so yeah, you are able to make it up to the tower unaccosted or whatever. Is everyone else going with him? Or is he there?
We're still hiding.
You're watching from the bushes and what happens.
I am the bush.
Alright, so you walk over, you place both hands. It's even a little bit worn in the spot, and you say the words that you don't understand.
And I've got the necklace on.
And you've got the black star necklace, and you hear it kind of make a tone, like someone hit a tong, ding, bing, bong. And a voice kind of whispers in your head, "Who goes there? What is your purpose? I called for no one."
Well, I wish to speak to the master of the tower.
Says, "I don't recognize you. Who is this?"
I'm not from here, but I hear you having problems with your sister.
So let's see, this is the Saurian Tower.
Yeah.
No, this is
Scabatha is in the Nagas.
No, this is Putricia.
Putricia.
Putricia, yeah, Putricia's Tower.
Is she mom?
I have disagreements with my sister, but what business is it of yours?
I knew your mother.
Well, then you certainly mean me ill will if you knew my mother.
I didn't say I was friends with your mother. I just said I knew her.
I'm intrigued.
Fuck, I don't want to go in here. God damn it.
Enter. And
May I scream? Oh, do I disappear?
the door opens in front of you. You can go in if you want, but you can step back as well.
Don't be a bitch.
I'm gonna go in either way, but I want to ask her as well. I have friends with me. Can I bring them as well?
One at a time, that's how this works. They'll have to wait their turn, dearie.
Okay. I'll walk in.
Alright. Inside, musty. Musty is shit. And beyond the must, rot.
Right.
Just
It
quickly,
smells like 1,000-year-old vagina in there.
as
Is
a
it-
spider, I would have seen him do this. So I'm
Yeah, you
going.
okay with me.
No,
I'm
they're
definitely
watching.
going to creep over and just sort of hang around the bottom of the tower
Okay.
for a bit.
That's fine. And you go unnoticed. No one's gonna
How-
be like, "Boy, what's that spider doing in the grass down there?"
How far away are we, by the way?
Like 30 yards away,
Bushes,
watching in the
30 yards,
bushes.
Okay.
Are there any
So-
like terrain features like big rocks or
By the
stones, or is
way-
it just open?
Open, pretty open.
Did you want-
Tower's up a little bit.
Did you want us to give you a stealth roll, or?
No, you guys can sit back there without being noticed. But you do watch a little bit. He stands there at the door for a few moments, and then he goes in very, after just a moment of hesitation, perhaps.
Okay.
Not stealth. We're trees, by the way. Silent image, trees, and that's awesome.
And adorning the walls, all kinds of mutilated bodies and animals, things like that. Strange ingredients in jars on every table. Eyeballs, tongues, ribs, bones, things like that are the main decorative features. And behind it all, it seems elegant, almost. The marble, it's a fully marble floor done in a large mosaic
Okay.
of a crocodile-headed man wearing a crown, a very elaborate crown with jewels hanging off of him. The stairs are very ornate, actually.
Picture a total poop crocodile.
Bass crocodile.
Spinning pizza.
The stairs are done so that the banister is like a long, very intricately carved snake, ending in a naga head at the bottom of the steps.
That confuses us further.
Like a
Why
Like, are you confused, or...?
The Naga tower is that side. Why is there a Naga inside the sword tower? That just makes me think that.
Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense. Like, what's the deal with this place? And honestly, yeah, it seems, other than the fact that disgusting hags have been filling it with crap and bodies and stuff, it would be a very impressive building, actually.
Do I see any gods, images or effigies or anything?
I'd say there is a large tapestry that seems to be a shadowed figure with a long snout and twin blades.
Can I roll perception on what that is? Investigation?
Yeah, I would say...
Religion?
Yeah, sure, roll religion, I
I
guess.
roll annoying because they're intelligence.
Yeah, roll annoying.
12.
I mean, it's hard to tell. You can tell it seems to be some sort of deity, but it's nothing that you recognize, really.
Okay.
You hear the chime again from your amulet. Don't dawdle, come on up. Come to Putricia. And you make your way up the stairs. What do you guys do? Nothing? Sit around, get going?
I just want to see if anyone was like coming closer.
No, they're all listening to the sermon, you know.
Okay.
I guess at this point in the sermon now, individuals are coming up and drinking from a large bone goblet.
Does
Yes.
this, can we see that circle they were drawing from where we are?
No, not really. It's just in the grass, so it'd be kind of hard to see. It's behind the towers away.
Okay.
Just a quick sort of knowledge sort of thing from Zenbri's side. Would Zenbri have ever been in contact or seen like a giant eagle or a giant bat or a giant vulture anywhere?
Maybe some big vultures out in the swamps. That makes sense. Yeah.
While I was standing there and slowly making my way upstairs now, I talk to the hag in the ring in my mind.
Okay.
And tell her I'm just about to meet your daughter, Putricia.
Ooh, Putricia, she's a fun one. So let's see, which ones? Okay, actually, yeah. Oh, she says, well, I think you chose wisely then. Putricia is probably the least likely to gut you and eat your innards. Slurp them like a straw. No, have a nice chat with Putricia, dearie.
Do you like Putricia? She doesn't seem to like you.
Like is a strong word. She's a smart girl, but I don't know if she's bloodthirsty enough.
There's no like matriarchal love or anything in your family.
Not in my family, no. Let's just say we have children for spare parts in my family.
Aha.
Not from a strong motherly desire to raise someone.
Then why haven't you used these for spare parts?
Oh, they're skilled. You keep the ones that are skilled in the dum-dums, or the new ones you use for spare parts. Like...
Would you like to come back one day?
To the material plane? I suppose it might be nice to come back and see how it all ends. Get a front row seat.
Wouldn't it be nice to have a body? Only you wouldn't have to put together.
I can make a new body, I suppose. What are you offering, half-man?
Well, if you help me and us maybe defeat Putricia, we would, the body would be here for you to take. We would destroy the ring.
Now, why would you want to help little old me? Have something against green wrest? You see the wisdom of my ways, that it's better to end this cycle than continue it for eternity?
I'm starting to think that you might be right and the giants might be wrong.
Are you trying to deceive her?
Yeah, totally.
So roll to see if she sees through that.
Worst
inside.
one for this. Lucky -1. What is it? That's -1 anyway. I suppose. Performance. What? Persuasion or performance?
Deception.
Doesn't really matter. Oh, there we go. 17.
And so she says, well, perhaps you've had a change of heart, but you know what, I want to see you a little longer. So far, I don't think you've really done anything that shows me that that's what you believe, but I'm listening. I could always use a new body. Maybe not a hag this time, maybe something different, something beautiful. terrible.
You're not there.
We'll talk. But I would say, listen to Putricia a bit. See what she wants before striking. And then the voice quiets down a bit.
Well, also, does she know about these towers? Are they only magical demonic? Does she know?
Oh, they're
We get it
special.
from the top.
A holdover from a long gone era. Yes, there's great magic up here.
Okay. Okay. Carry on.
So, heading on up then. Knock on the big door, it opens on its own, and you can see, sitting in a rather ornate carved marble throne is Putricia. A large bone Naga kind of, I don't know, snakes around behind her.
Undulates.
Mm-hmm.
Undulates, right. Okay.
Yeah, undulates, that's the word. It undulates behind her.
As big as the one we fought before?
Yeah, about the same. Give me a perception check, actually, if you want to look over that thing at all. Sure it catches your eye.
11.
That's enough, actually. It's not made of bone, though. It's wood.
Ah.
Yeah, it's carved. Carved Naga. Moving. Once again, kind of like Modok, covered in similar orange ruins.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So, since you're here, you came up here, sniffs at you, you're
I kneel.
mostly alone, I think. Kind of looks down at your hand. Mother's ring? Hello, Mother. You droll bitch.
Troll bitch. But she's a troll bitch.
So, what are you here? You here to attack me or some nonsense?
We're here to try and figure out what is going on with the cycle.
Okay, well,
The ending.
I may be able to enlighten you, but get rid of those tattoos. They look ridiculous on you.
This is just to get me-
Hagai's.
Very good. I bow to your superior arcana.
I am superior, aren't I? You know, I often think that. It's nice to hear other people admit it, though.
Yes, yes.
So, you and your friends, right?
Yes.
You heroic types tend to
Yeah.
clump together.
I have friends here nearby. Yes.
So, you want to learn. Here on an educational trip. How fun. Well, do you want them to come up here too?
I wouldn't mind, yes.
Okay, let me...
Just so I don't have to repeat everything afterwards. They're all
They have...
innocent. Yes.
Okay, and all of your necklaces suddenly... Ding! Same kind of tone in your voice. Your friend wants you to come up here. It seems you've got an educational adventure ahead of you. Just come to the door, say the words, I'll let you in. This is Putricia, by the way.
I stroll on forward.
Putricia. Alright, I guess I'll
I got an invitation.
shift out of doggy form and
That was so loud.
go with him.
I walk forward, I hope that the marshal's still alive.
And the whole thing. Say the incantation.
Before I start walking, I just want to put poison in both my blades.
You did that a while ago.
No. It only lasts for like a day, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Would I be able to just sort of hitch a ride on Acki and like climb up his cloak instead of having to...
You can try. Yeah, so you're going to attempt that. That's fine. So Acki will go, he says the words, goes through, you're on the ground. Everyone's, you gotta do it, it's one at a time.
I'm wild shape.
He's with me, I guess. But he can do the things.
Yeah, you can do the thing.
Yeah, you guys just gotta give him an amulet to wear.
Oh, you probably stole one already.
I am wild shape and I do the thing and I'm inside.
So, same thing, you notice the rather well-made nature of it and the complete cacophony and disgustingness of the inhabitant that currently resides in there. Same thing with the mural on the wall of the hooded figure. Remember, go ahead and give me a religion check on that, actually. You're probably the only one that might actually be able to drag something out.
14.
Yeah, 14. Yes.
Okay. A name pops in your head. Kunla.
So that where I'm
No.
That's
It sounds similar.
it does sound similar, but I can't remember what his name is. It was something else Kun, wasn't it? I can't remember Iron Fist down. If that's the exact same name, I'll change it though.
No, keep it. So.
I'm not peeking.
Don't worry. It's not super important anyway, really.
That's why you hit it.
Yeah.
Kunla. Okay.
Kunla. You get a name, but you're not exactly sure. The name you
How does it make me feel?
fear.
Hear the drums? Yeah.
As I've
Kunlun.
Kunlun. I was close, but it's different.
As I feel this, I quickly grab Acki's arm and I just say to him,
Oh, you turn back to
yeah, I say to him, this thing means very bad things. This is something really terrible. I'm not exactly sure what, I can't remember.
What means, what's bad?
The symbol.
There's a large tapestry of a dark, long-snouted figure with double daggers held to his chest.
I have history. Have I ever heard of this thing?
No.
What is it?
It's Kunla.
It's a god.
It's a god. I can't remember exactly why, but it's really making me scared.
Does it seem as if there are any ancient books or anything lying around downstairs? Papers, that type of shit?
Papers and books, but it's hard to really discern what would be useful and what's gibberish right now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna like, just hold on a minute while I search your house. I just want to be like, what can I see, basically?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
I'll
keep a note.
I'll grab 2 books. And then, I don't know, put them in my backpack.
Yeah, I'm just heading out now.
Alright.
But I just grabbed 2 random books.
No problem. So you guys make Raven's like, the gang's all here now. Now let's see. She kind of looks you guys over a bit. She says, now you have a dagger and a spear. You have some poison weapons. And she just kind of names all the weapons you guys. Says, please just go put them on the table over there. You can get them back when you're done. I'd rather not have armed guests in my
I
study.
pull out my only dagger and just flick it.
I opened my stuff down.
Okay.
Get them back.
Put everything down.
Okay.
I only use this dagger for like cooking.
Do I have to put my rod down? It's not a weapon.
No.
It's just a
She does-
old walking stick.
An old walking stick, huh? I know what that
I'm
is.
not asking her, I'm asking you.
She notices it. She
deprive her no bad.
that's a interesting trinket you have there, halfling. Did you happen to do a little digging when you found it?
This old stick, I just found the stick. It's a nice thing to know.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Just
Put it over there with the rest of it.
Do some digging. What do you mean?
I should have just not asked.
Literally or figuratively?
I mean literally. We buried that thing months ago.
Okay, I put it down.
Where did you find it again?
In a
Small
fishing
sprinkles.
village that was full of straw people.
Oh, we went there.
Yeah, you went there.
Now, she says, now you go. As far as I understand, your group has been quite antagonistic toward us now, but here you are, groveling at Putricia's feet for knowledge.
That's
I knew
all.
it would end this way.
JC is literally biting his lip and blood is coming down because he's trying not to say things.
Tasty.
You're still a wolf.
No,
I say to her, I seek knowledge, and I hear that you have knowledge and you're knowledgeable. And so, I'm here to learn from you as much as I possibly can.
We are mercenaries.
Well, knowledge is not free,
Working for the highest bidder.
I'm
as
willing.
you know.
I'm willing to pay for knowledge.
I'm just here because I want these damn annoying dreams to stop. I care nothing about anything else.
The Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Ah, the dreams. Well, someone of your race, those aren't us. You're gonna keep having those, and they're gonna get worse and worse and worse, and eventually you're gonna want to go back home.
Yeah, well,
You can feel it right now, can't you?
you have nothing to worry
Where's home?
about from me. I have no
Ask him, where's
dealings with
home?
you if you have nothing to do with these dreams.
Yes, the dreams are a natural part of the cycle. You're being drawn to your banner, so to speak, to your true lord and master.
Well, if you have nothing to do with the dreams, you have nothing to worry about from me or my friend Feather Marshal. And though he was correct, we do work for the highest bidder. If you're interested.
Well, I am a little bit of a predicament right now, as I'm sure your imp has told you. The camp has been very stalled as late. We don't know how to proceed after the attack on Green Rest. And Small Town.
You also have that problem.
You see, me and my sister, we disagree about how to take this cult, you see. For me, I want to move on, go somewhere new, get out of this drafty old swamp to the blasted wasteland to the south and start fresh.
So give your sister the cult and you move on.
I want the cult with me. The knowledge, the power, the people themselves are worth quite a bit in parts, not chemical ingredients.
And destroy your sister.
Oh, wait. We can take care of that. How much you got?
Well, I know many secrets.
Don't pass up an opportunity for money, Feather.
If it's something as base as money that you want, I can give you money.
Items. You seem to know a lot about magic items, having picked ours off. We also
I
like those.
have certain gifts I can give you, that is true. Ways to find things that cannot be seen otherwise.
What do you know
Yes.
of the Devil of Ceylon?
I can show you how to find it if you want.
Screw that. What items do you have? And we can kill your sister before morning.
It won't be so easy to get in the tower without my help. It seems
No,
that
if
we're
you can help us.
intertwined.
Just get us in there. We got her. Then you pay us.
You know, she will try to convince you of her plan, but I don't think it's going to be as tempting for you. See, if you notice the large circle behind here, she wants to summon a greater demon and re-attack Small Town, take that over and have a new patron. She wants to basically give up the ownership of the cult to some devil. I want to
And you
keep it in
don't-
our hands.
And you want nothing to do with Small Town. You just want to go south.
You know, the necromancers and the necropolis seem like a ripe target. I think moving south and stealing the power from them would be quite fun. A good task.
Who likes it so?
What is your end game?
See? Our halfling friend would be, I think it would be well adjusted and okay with killing your sister as well.
She
What is your end game, Putricia? What are you planning on doing with your cult? Why are you doing all of this?
Well, to gain power, as any cult leader does. To feel like a god, that's always a nice perk. And to, maybe one day when the moment is right, put my thumb on the scale for a definite end. Wouldn't you agree that all good stories need an end?
None.
Well, I think they do, and oh God, you know, the truly enlightened ones, at this point in life, you can feel all the past lives, the tiredness, the exhaustion.
I'm with you on the end part. Where's the money? Let's get this done. Put your sister at an end.
This one's a single-minded fool, I like him.
Before we agree to any sort of payment, or at least before I agree to any sort of payment, I'd like to know what kind of knowledge you can pass on to me.
Well, what are you interested in?
Knowledge is, after all, what I seek.
What do you want to know about?
I would like to know more about the ability to prolong your life.
Some ways.
And the ability to find things that people have tried to hide.
That's quite vague, I guess. If you have a specific thing in mind, I can perhaps tell you, but, you know, surprised, actually.
Would you like to take the
I
magic?
figured you would want to know where Corton was.
Nowhere? Important, brother?
Mm-hmm. I'm a rather fierce little halfling man, yes?
Gordon's a big boy. He knows how to look after himself.
Not that big.
You know what I mean?
Well, okay.
He's his own person. Of course, if there's some sort of way that I could find him and maybe see what he's up to, that would be nice.
I could show you. I know exactly. Well, not exactly, but I know where he is. I know how you can find him.
Knowing if he's alive would be enough for me.
Maybe. He's probably alive. Well, or dead. Really, I don't know, but I know where the body is at least.
Bodies really don't hold much interest to me.
Fair enough. Well, let little Corton wander by himself, but it was dangerous when we were sent to him. Oh, it was hard to break him too, and he screamed when we took his eye out.
He was always very vain.
I don't see why he screamed. We gave him a better eye in replacement, but we can do the same for all of you, actually. Either way, I'm rambling about things that you don't really care about, brothers and such.
Just the money and the items, please.
Well, I can give you money. How much do you want?
I look at Feather.
I actually don't want money, I want items.
Yeah,
What
no
makes money
items.
to this?
2,000 gold.
Okay.
Inside checker.
Alright, go ahead.
12.
Seemed very blasé about it. Yeah, sure. Cult's laid waste to several villages. Money's really not an object anymore. And if I need more, I'll just make more.
We also have trouble carrying the gold, and it happened to come in a bag of holding.
Such little trinkets you mortals want. That's fine. I'll give you a nice shiny bag to put it in.
Nice.
Done, that's
Do
killed
you have
it.
anything that would make me
Taller?
More sneakier.
Yes. For a little while. One-time use thing, but you'll be like the wind.
How is the room set up, by the way? Where are we standing right now?
Just in front of her big throne, I guess.
Where we put our weapons?
There's not a table off to the side.
How large is the room?
Alright. So Jesse runs and grabs one of his weapons and runs and starts to attack her.
Whoa, I'm gonna stop that.
Well, that'd be rolling for... Well, actually, no, she'd probably get the first strike. If a guy just suddenly starts
Can I see
running...
him right on the table?
If he books, that's, yeah, we're gonna stop
Yeah,
it.
so he starts running.
I teleport to the other side of it and stop him.
It is a dimly lit room, right?
Right, and the bone naga is now swooped right behind you.
Sorry, he's been eager to go get your sister. Just wait. We're out of
Jessup, don't mess with
time.
our money.
Now.
You know,
And I'm
those medallions, you can speak to me, but I can also read what's going on up there.
Not from him, though.
Yeah, not from me.
Not from you.
Thanks, dude.
Only if you want to, yeah, but she doesn't realize. Well, you know what, actually, she knows that ring.
Yeah,
She
she
probably
knows.
gets it, yeah.
For me, I honestly,
You'd best
I want to
make-
kill her
You'd
sister.
best make your point.
I'll ask her.
You'd best make your
how
point.
How do we kill your sister? What's the best way?
I'll let you in, and then... stab her, take off the head, rip out her throat,
What should we
Okay,
look out
stomp
for?
her into a
You're
puddle.
going to get the address of your temple if we go
What
do
languages
this
do
and
you
come back.
speak? Do I know what languages you speak? No, you
Dwarven,
speak language
common.
Korean.
Yeah.
Doesn't help.
So what
Okay,
kind
So
of...
get your
Remember what we
dog-brained
spoke
friend
about
under
before?
control here.
Do you remember what we spoke about before?
What do we need
Let's
to
go.
What do we need to look out for from your sister?
Well, she has one of these as well, and she points to the bone naga. Kind of a fascinating little gift from Mother, actually, you see. It was a treant. We had some very skilled wood carvers, though, in our cult, and we just whittled it down to this.
How do
So,
we stop that one? How do we stop hers?
same way. Chop it to pieces, break it to bits, undo the runes, dispel the magic upon it if you can. That'll stop it in one go, but It's a strong
Well,
spell.
while she's talking, I'm walking him to the table and picking up power weapons, and we're going back toward the door. I'm trying to get him out as fast as possible while he's still getting information from her.
So,
he knows we're leaving.
where's this bag? Not that we don't trust you, mind you.
But got a bag of holding. If you want, it's in the room back there.
I start.
No, you don't go in that room. I'll get you your bag. You can trust me on that. Not a typical thing.
Trust, hag, don't match.
Kill the sister and you'll have what you want. 2,000 gold in a shiny little bag to carry it in.
I ask
And something to
her.
make me stealthy.
The rod. Would it have any effect on the Naga?
No, it's not a true bone knot.
Get him down the stairs, someone.
Just an imitation.
Can I get him to the stairs, down the stairs, someone, while
That's
they're talking?
up to him, really.
You coming with me? Firm grip on your arm.
I'm swearing at you in Sylvan.
I speak Sylvan and I can read your thoughts, fool.
I'm swearing at him in Sylvan.
And I can read your thoughts. I don't want this one in my tower anymore if he's going to be
we're taking-
flying off the handle trying to kill his
He's
superiors.
very passionate, he's very passionate.
Very passionate. Very foolish if you ask me.
Heather, we've got a job. Let's
Yep.
go.
Let's go.
Okay, so it says you'll be able to enter the door normally. I'll cut out the spell on her end. You'll be able to go in from there. The tower's effectively the same as this. Just instead of the stairs going clockwise, they go counterclockwise.
And if she...
Can she read our minds while we're wearing this too?
I'd probably take them off once you get in there.
Alright, done.
And if she calls for help, how many of these soldiers are going to come running? Can you stop them?
I can slow them down. I can make sure they have to go in one by one.
Good enough.
But they want to work, you want them to work for you as well, don't you?
Yeah, so try not to kill too many of them. At least 10. I need 10.
Well, we're going to have to get down from there and back out to your temple, so we're going to have to go through all of them.
If you kill her, then they should stop.
Okay.
Because they'll all belong to you.
Then they'll be mine.
Okay.
Done.
Okay.
So that's it.
So we must go around and sneak in the other way again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Logically, I'm thinking we're going to get rid of the hag and the cult. This is how you do it. You kill one and then they leave.
And you kill the other one.
Money.
Yeah, we'll get that. We'll get everything in that back room after that.
I just want them to leave and me to get my money.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go.
Yeah, so you make your way out and sneak around to the other tower.
Sneak around to the other tower. Tell everybody it is 8:28.
Oh shit, is it?
We have a wee bit of time.
Okay. This might be a long fight though.
Yeah.
So-
It's going to be half an hour.
That's fine, we can get to the beginning of the fight and then, boom, next session we'll do a big boss fight.
Okay. So we head over to the next tower.
Yes.
Now you get the fuel. Everything.
You
We just had to get out of there.
tentatively...
I stop Acki and I'm speaking to him in Infernal. If you think I'm letting either of these things live, first I rip off the necklace. If you think I'm letting either of these things live,
Yeah, we'll take it out.
Yeah, that's fine. I just said I would be just... I thought I took it off. No, you didn't say so.
There was a whole thing I said before, is that we're going to pretend to ally ourselves with one, go kill the other one with her help, and then go back and kill that one. We're not leaving anything alive in this camp. Besides the people that are hopefully going to not be under their control anymore after they're dead.
I don't make deals with devils. We kill them.
We're not gonna have any deals with me. It's all a ruse just to get
I
help.
feel like you guys have made deals with the devil, or...
He is a deal with the devil.
But... Yeah. No one's asked about it.
Alright.
Galen.
Galen? Jesse can barely see straight right now.
Who's Kevin?
Is that a Night Stalker?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like so, you're able to make it up to the other one, and as you tentatively check the door handle, you find that it's unlocked. You're able to walk in, and the other one
We're
is...
still under, whatchamacallit? Yeah, lost an hour.
Past that trace? Yeah, so you're able to just get in there without anyone seeing you. It's like the wind.
Tiptoe up the stairs.
Tiptoeing up the stairs. This one is a bit different. It has a large tapestry of a large snout-faced crocodilian saurian creature in white,
Can I
with
check?
a large rod that he
I
holds
think
out.
it's really confused.
Can I check for traps?
That one had, that one's one of this
I know, that's why I'm confused.
So,
He's not asking anybody, he's just confused.
Wondered.
okay.
Why are they the opposite?
You guys could have literally asked about the towers if you wanted.
Okay, why have they got different things?
It's too late now.
ask
Could have
her.
asked her.
Okay.
So, yeah, you guys checking for traps very deftly. You find that it doesn't seem that you're expected at all, and there's no traps. Faced with a similar door to the upstairs room.
There's a door closed.
Yes.
I've been through the keyhole.
Yes.
What do I see?
You see another hag looking over a tome, very
Over a laptop.
yeah, over a laptop, looking over a book. A bone naga looking creature, another of those carved treants,
Yeah.
is moving around the room, just kind of going around. That's what you see in there. Doesn't seem to be anyone else.
So I'm thinking very quietly, I whisper, so I'm thinking,
Put words in the air.
and I do fire for the wood snake. I think fire will hurt it.
I can do that too.
And what we know about the poison snakes took it up last time.
Silence. Does
Silence.
anybody have
Silence.
I do have silence.
Yeah, silence.
Yeah.
Silence or do it in the physical.
Okay.
I can't do it at the same time. I can either do, I'm saying it very quietly because I can't make pictures. I can either do fire for the naga, or I can do hold person on the hag. But I don't know how well hold person's gonna
Oh, no, hold on.
Oh, why not?
I don't know.
Oh, when we hit it, doesn't it break? It's still
It stays there, but aren't they very wise?
Yeah, but if she fails it, we got her.
Silence also really got her.
Yeah, basically, if we have to surprise one whole person, then it's concentration after that, and then silence.
And silence fucking taps me a lot.
It's worth it.
Yeah,
Before we go in, I would cast Zephyr Strike on myself, just so I don't get the opportunity to attack me.
Make a note of that, then I'm just like, I've got Zephyr Strike on myself. And at the precipice of a great battle with the evil hag Scabatha, our heroes run out of time for the night.
Basically, it's gonna go in this order. Hold person, witch bolt, because mine does 3d12.
How ironic.
And then silence.
Silence. So then we spit fire at the bone naga or something?
So, the DM's butt is finally uncomfortable and sweaty enough to call it a night. So we will catch you guys next week on Dice, Nerds, and Nagas.
Alright.
Maybe the official game of Quiznos.
Make sure to check out the guys for the music if you're running any D&D games at home or just need any ambient things for anything like that. And yeah, please check out my friend's Instagram for her photos. And yeah, share our shit with your friends. Peace.
Follow us on Twitter.
Good night.
Oh yes.
Or don't!
Order.
No, that's the order.
Peace.